Happy New Year! Savage AF is
Take me to your leader.
Hey man, put that shit down. What you doing?
My bad.
Oh, that's all right, man. It happens, man.
I'm drinking.
He been drinking.
I'm drinking, man.
I'm drinking. Yo, what's going on, Savage
It's
AF?
Savage
We are
AF.
here. It's Savage AF. That's what we do. I don't drink. He drinks. I do this. All these pills.
Yeah, he likes to mainline his drugs. Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. And happy New Year, y'all. I mean, come on, man. This is the last episode of 2020.
We've made it surprisingly through the year. We had some losses, some gains. Kuchadamas, happy New Year. Damn it to Kuchadamas. And I want to say to Kuchadamas personally, I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me, Kuchadamas. Your mother was fantastic all year. She came into the year 2022 strong, and I think she's going to leave out strong. And hopefully she's alive, so I won't be saying this shit. And then I want to say to Queen B, your mother always was a good woman.
Wow.
Breezy JJ, your mother was the best. She used to bring me groceries and make me pies. Rhonda, your mother, I'm gonna tell you about your mother. Your mother was like used to come over. We played the bongos a lot. She was a musician or something when she was younger. And yeah, I just gonna leave it at Damani Jones. Your mother, awesome at cleaning the kitchen.
Yeah, I thought Damani was gonna get away clean.
No, and finally Pedro.
Hey, nah, man, don't do it, bro.
Your mother.
It's different. No, it's different when you know a nigga's mother.
Yeah, like
you can't.
Your mother is the best at trying to lift up couches when she can.
She does not. He actually witnessed her trying to do that. So
I got it. All right.
Happy New Year, everybody. Savage AF. You know what it is, man. It's not going to be your normal show because it hasn't been a normal year.
Yeah, well, it won't be a normal show. I hear you.
You yellow ass bastard.
All right, that's all right. I want to say thank you guys for rocking with us 2022. We appreciate y'all. We are, we're on normally 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., but this is a special show. This is what, a special show because we made it to 2023. I hope I make it till tomorrow and the next day.
Got to get through the night.
Got a show. Got a show tonight. Hopefully I won't, something happen to me. But thank y'all for doing that. Thank y'all for subscribing to the show. The people that don't subscribe to the show, I don't know why you're even breathing in. You should, you know what I'm saying? I think that you don't understand the situation. But we got to still do some of the same format. And I want y'all to know if you subscribe to the channel, when you go into 2023, everything will work out for you. Everything will be fine. Everything will be good.
Great year. No tragedies.
So
nothing weird is going to be happening.
This is the last time for this year. I'm going to be clicking this. So here you go. That's what you got to do. Ring the bell. And going into the weekend, if you're not doing anything and you happen to be in front of the computer, please give us these thumbs up. I'm going to make a whole bunch of thumbs up videos.
I like how it was like a kung fu thumb. He's like,
yeah.
Make sure you make the noises. It makes it more fun, y'all. Savage AF. So like he said, we're always there. You can be on YouTube, right? Which is scrolling at the bottom. YouTube.com/.
And you know where else? Facebook. A lot of people don't know that.
That's what I'm saying.
Facebook. If you check us out on Facebook, and it's above Pedro's head.
And yours.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
And you know
you want the word savage, and then you want to do the letter A.
Right.
But then you want to put a period right here, a dot. So a dot, and then do the F, and then put another dot. So
right.
it's Savage A dot F dot.
All
Right there for you.
And we already got some people coming in the feed. I think Kuchadamas, this is directed to Pedro. Pedro.
This was my year of an unintentional hobo invasion, shall we say?
Yeah.
And I plan in 2023 to, like I said, do my background work. You know what I'm saying, Coach?
Right.
Before they get to the crib, I need to see some bills with your name on it. You know what I'm saying? And an address.
Also, Maya Baker, I want to say something. You weren't here yet. Your mother, when I say she gives deep tissue penis massages, wow. I mean, it's amazing what she can do with a penis while she's doing a handstand. Your mother's fantastic. And that's not no disrespect. That's a compliment. And now AJ Fit is here. I want to say, AJ Fit, I don't know if your mom's already passed, but when she was here, if she is still alive, I want you to know we lifted a lot of weights together. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Right. And you know what the main weight she lifted? My dick. No, I'm not. Please don't y'all hurt me.
Speaking of Maya said that's who I learned it from. Okay, girl, with the tissue massage, with the massage.
You know what? Doing a show like this, trying to get this shit popping, get to the next level where we can actually monetize it to the point where we are, throwing money at strippers. We're not there yet, but we are working on it. And in 2023, that's what we're going to do. Y'all are going to support us like you have to the point where we are all going to get paid. And you know what I've decided, because it's 2023. Look, Damani, this nigga here. Okay. In 2023, I've decided the $47,000 that each one of y'all owe me, I'm wiping y'all debt.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's his decision. Look at him. He is a new Scrooge.
All right, now fuck it. I'm not wiping shit. Fuck that. Y'all owe me money.
We almost got out. Y'all almost got out.
Wow, why they coming at me? I was just saying good tidings to your moms. Shane, tell your big, what is that?
Your baby mama.
Baby mama, her head is off. Wow. Okay. All right.
Awful head. And then, that's it's hard to give bad head.
I don't know.
I feel like ladies who give bad head are trying to do that.
Yeah. If you give bad head, it's like you really aren't. Yeah, you're not giving it your full effort. I've had subpar head when, you know what? I'm still good.
That's what it is.
I'm still good.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of still good, man.
Yeah.
Leading into next year, we'll still be good if you and all your friends and family, everybody you know, gather them all around and tell them about this thing called the IG, the Gram, the Insta. Make sure you're following at Black Pedro, at comedian Shang, SHANG, Shang.
Yes, make sure you follow me or else. Okay, you already know what it is. Now, I wanted to say the people that are coming at me, the things I said about your moms, I take it back. I didn't really mean that your moms were good women. Wait a minute. I messed it up. I meant, you know what? It's just a joke. Your moms is good people. WDMA Warrior, you're late, so I got to get you too. Let me say something about your moms. No, I ain't going to say nothing about the moms. All right? Raina, but your mom, I'm going to tell you right. Your mother really tried to put my legs on my shoulders. I'm like, no, young lady, we won't be doing that.
She's into different things.
I said no, and then when I kicked out.
Apparently, your baby mama is actually horrible at giving head, and we haven't specified which baby mama, but her teeth get in the way.
You gotta really bring that up, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I mean, well,
No, I have two. One, I was never in a relationship, and the other one, I should have never been in a relationship with. So, see,
well, which one puts ketchup on the dick before she sucks it?
Neither. Because I was only with the one once, and the other one, I was with a lot, and
she might have put ketchup on your dick that one night.
Dud. She was a dud.
No, but I mean the one night stand. If that she might have put ketchup on your dick that night, and you don't know.
My ex was she's a bum. Like they'd have cut her from any team. If it was a sex team, she wouldn't have even been on the bench. They'd be like, "Go get some water for us, you stupid." All right, listen, we're gonna go. Now, this is the thing I'm gonna see. Now, if we get some weird people, you know what? We've been doing the same. You know what? I'm gonna invite y'all in if you want to talk some. I bet you if you come into the feed, all right. If you come into the feed, you got to tell me what your New Year's resolution is. Bam! I just posted it. I just posted it for you. If you come into the feed, we'll see you first. If you come into the feed, you got to say what your New Year's resolution is, and that's it. I can't wait till Shane comes here to the Funny Bone. I'm bringing a bag of tomatoes. All right. Wow, Queen B. Where do you live at again, Queen B? Where do you live at?
She's in Virginia.
Oh, I was like, yeah, I won't be performing under a bridge. Okay.
Yeah.
So you won't ever see me. Oh, wow. See?
All right.
See how I make sure I ask first. Yo, yeah.
So now you got a few of those in here. You know, like I said the other day, at our age, sir, the mama jokes are it's a
I know I was messing around.
It's a tough territory.
It's a tough territory. You know what? How about this, man? I take all of it back. I was joking. You're in Virginia Beach, ninja. Call me a ninja. Yeah, when you see that puff of smoke, guess who's gonna come out the smoke with a hard dick?
All right, man. Let's get into we do have a show for y'all today.
Yeah, we do.
Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Black
Let me
Pedro.
look at this little handwritten note.
It's the last.
Wait a minute.
The last Friday of the year, December 30th.
Pedro,
2020.
So ghetto. He gonna send me a handwritten note.
Well, don't put them up, dog. You're giving away the show.
They can't see shit.
Yes, they can. Stop. All right,
I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke from Naya. I'm joking, but obviously I'm joking. My mom's is gone. My mom been gone. She died of a heart attack, massive heart attack, walking down the street. My pops is gone. My uncle gone. My other uncle got shot in the head at Christmas Day, and he deserved it. And
nigga, this is the saddest New Year
show I've ever heard in my life.
I'm like, should I drink more or just die?
No, but I'm not being mean. I'm just saying my uncle was like my sister. My sister was not the best people.
Hey man,
so that reflects on. Listen. All right, but
this is the time for reflection. So things gone down memory lane.
I invited y'all into the feed.
It's a dark lane.
Y'all little scared suckers. You scared suckers. You don't want to get in the feed. You don't have to show your face. You could just put a little graphic up there, and then boom, bam, we ain't got to see you. I don't like showing myself. Y'all can see right in my place. And if y'all ever want to rob me, now behind that door, I got a whole bunch of ninja stars right on the door. I got a bunch. So as soon as I open the door, I'm tagging all of y'all. And all right,
so here we go. I promise you, we do have a show for y'all, and it's not just gonna be about all the death that we've seen. All right, we got
Cooch. Wait, hold up, Cooch. Yeah,
I see him. All right, we're gonna bring him in on this. What's up, Kuchadamas? Otherwise known as the shoe collector, the Thanos of shoes.
Yeah.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Oh,
what's going on,
man? Come in hot. Let me
come in hot, man.
I met Kuchadamas and his wife. They're good people. All right, they're good people. Now I'm gonna tell you something about Kuchadamas for the people that don't know. All those shoes are rented. You got to return those January 3rd. You gonna come in hot, nigga?
Man. When they buried Paul Bears was on steroids and shit.
There you go.
All right, she was a big woman. Right, whatever, man.
She had hips on her.
She had woman. Yes.
She had hips.
All right, you see. So one, if you come in the feed, we can bring a lot of people in the feed. You saw the link. If you want to come in the feed, you got to tell me what your New Year's resolution is. I already know Pedro's. Pedro is not going to be the harbinger of white hoes unless he does a good vetting because he has to do a background checks.
When you go meet a bitch Pedro, she got to bring her ID and
IDs. Two. I need 2 IDs.
2 IDs.
Three bills in the same address, her name. All that shit got to match up. I'm fingerprinting y'all motherfuckers, ladies. All right.
Show me your house key, bitch.
I'm not falling for that regular old shit where I got clothes on or whatever. No, all y'all are starting out as homeless to me, and you got to prove that you are housed.
Well,
you understand me? You ain't gonna colonize my couch.
That's how.
Not this year.
That's how Cooch's wife met him. His wife was in a tent, and she said, "You can come stay in my tent." Oh yeah, what? Yo, you motherfucker! No, but see, he came to my show. It's
mighty windy outside.
He came to my show in Seattle.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he was at the show in Seattle. Him and wifey was at the show. I was stunned how fine she was, seeing that, Wolfman Jack here. But he probably got game. I'm gonna keep it real. I have no game. Pedro got game. I have no game. So I'm taking hobos. I'm taking tramps. I don't care.
Tramps. You at the train yard catching bitches off of freights.
I'm taking them all. So, but I mean, and by the way, the hats on the top, I see your hats right there. All of those, again, rented. None of those are his.
And none of them better not have dreadlocks attached to the back, nigga. I don't want to see none of that shit. This nigga be putting on hats with hair in it. All right, man. So listen, we do have a bit of a show, and so
Coach, Coach, you are part of the show, and whoever jump on, you see, I put the feed in there.
Coach, thanks for joining us, man. All right, so we're doing the 2020 top 10 today. Okay, yeah. It's December 30th, man. Y'all know what this is. Happy New Year, man. All right, so I put together a top 10 list.
He put together top.
I don't know how y'all. I don't know how y'all feel about this, but fuck your feelings. Okay. Fact is, I did this. Facts matter. All right, so my number 10, and these are just kind of a mix of events and just shit that happened, but my number 10, I'm gonna start off, and it gets dark, and then we're gonna get light at the end.
Yeah, but, you did kind of start off with some holes.
But I mean, it's a big event. Uvalde, Texas. We had, this country is very accustomed to and almost desensitized to these shootings. But when we see a shooting of this magnitude at an elementary school, that's going to shake you, right? That's going to hit you. But I think the importance of this event in Uvalde was the lack of response by our police. And when we talk about a police force that is usually so aggressive to get busy with unarmed black people or brown people and all these other people, but when it came down to actually doing the fucking job, like protecting, serving children, they completely failed. And I think it calls for an overhaul of policing in general. Like, if nothing else does, if all the unarmed shootings don't, I believe that this event is like one of those, like, who are the cops? You know what I mean? Like, what?
So, Coach. Now, what do you think of these cops? I personally think the cops ain't nothing but tricks and hoes.
Are you talking about the one where the cops was outside and they couldn't get into school? Is that the one you're talking about?
They could.
They got into school. They just didn't go in the room because they didn't want no smoke. They didn't want to do the fucking job. But that's exactly it. Yeah. It was a shooting at an elementary school, small town Texas. They had 100-something cops there. It's like everybody came out and they was all just standing outside. Like, what you gonna do? Where you gonna do? Where you go? I think eventually Border Patrol agents bust into the room like, man, fuck this.
Maybe it was one of those parties that Richard Pryor went to. It was like, we waiting for 11:30.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this show got dark as fuck. Listen.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
We ain't going until it's 11:30. What time is it?
All right, but let me tell you something. That ain't mine. Valde Laude.
What?
Volvo. What the fuck is it called? Valdady.
Uvalde. It's on the screen.
Okay,
it's on the
Uvalde.
screen.
You ain't talking about Uvalde. Uvalde was a horrible thing. But I think the shit that happened in Buffalo where the dude targeted black folks and was just going hard to paint with black folks. And then the other time where Cooch ran through the supermarket smacking people with his dick. That was horrible. That was horrible. And a lot of people,
they had to close the deli for a week.
Right,
man.
right. Everybody was, lived and they made it home, but they didn't feel the same as they did when they left the house.
Cooch, what you doing? You breaking in your own house? This nigga got flashlights on.
My dog is sitting right here. I just dropped a fucking bit for his ass. I'm trying to find it.
Oh,
I'm like, nigga, the cops don't come through like
that was horrible. That was it was like a mass dick smacking, and I didn't appreciate it.
Yeah, and you know, I'm not trying to compare tragedies here, but and I know what
dicks, man.
I don't know what it is though. I don't know what
the fuck that's supposed to mean.
You do talk about dicks a lot.
You talk about dicks a lot.
And buttholes. I mean, I don't know, man.
I want to say to both y'all men, y'all both beautiful men.
No, but it's like,
hey, shut your ass.
No, but it is kind of like maybe you listen to too much like white music, where it's like you kind of, you know, you have like sometimes like your jokes are like the white boy jokes where they like, you fucking dick and then pull this and like white, like I don't know. I played football with white boys and they were like a little weird with the jokes sometimes.
My jokes are like white boy jokes.
I mean, not just stage jokes.
No,
like
it's okay, man.
The dick references sometimes.
Man. No. If that's what you feel, motherfucker. Listen. All right. So
Cooch brought it up. He did bring
it up. You did bring it up. So I'm saying to you, Cooch, Uvalde, do you think that the cops could have did a better job, or you feel like, hey, man, they didn't want to die either?
Who was the shooter? Was the shooter white?
No, I believe he was Latino.
He was Latino, and it was all Latino.
Yeah, and this is a heavily Latino community, right? So this one isn't even about race or any. You know, it's not like Buffalo. But for me, it's like it's about the kids. You know what I mean? Like if ever cops are supposed to do their fucking job, it was that day, and so many of them did not. You know what I mean? And there was so much time wasted, and they did that. You got them on video. They heard gunshots and them motherfuckers ran the opposite direction. You know, like that's not the job. Y'all the dudes supposed to run towards the danger. So
it's not just a job; it's an adventure.
Wow.
Well, that's what
by the way,
they wanted the cool gear.
See what Cooch started, Shane. You do talk about dicks. No, because I think that when you say I'm gonna shoot you with a bag of dicks, it's horrible, and that's why I say it. Not because I'm partial to penises. Listen, you know what?
Goddamn lie, Shane.
AJ Fit.
This nigga says not because I'm partial to penises.
AJ Fit. Half the time you be bench pressing dicks. So shut up. AJ Fit. You be lifting dicks up, 2 dudes at a time. Shut your mouth. And when I come down to do a show at your place, I want you to sit in the front. You big swole motherfucker. Let's go. Who wants some? Get the hands. Look at that.
Oh, well, okay. Speaking of getting hands, that'll push us. Hold on. That'll push us to my personal number 9 event of the year. And we'll just call it. I'm gonna type it in here real quick.
Okay.
And I think we should all know what we're talking about is
Maya, shut up. I done had more pussy than both these niggas combined. Shut up. And that see, y'all got quiet.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Hold up. No. Keep talking. Yeah, AJ Fit, keep talking. Hold up. You understand? I've been on the road for a long time, you young motherfuckers. I done seen pussy from here to Alaska. You don't want none of that smoke. Oh shit! Look at the hands. Look at the hands.
Shane, don't worry. You don't have to defend your dick to these people
I know,
or your obsession with them.
He could call me Dick Tracy.
Shang-Lang.
I'm gonna tell you right
Shang-Lang,
now.
LA.
Okay, see, wow. Now Cooch is on it. Look, by the way, AJ Fit, your woman was the villain in the Avatar too. Shut up. So,
God damn.
Wow.
Yeah. Old tall.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Y'all didn't know that.
Right.
He started it. AJ. No, I started.
Well, okay, no, okay. Well, speaking
of bullshit, you came in on hot yellow ass motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
You came in on a whole mama rant, Shank. So
I did.
Whatever smoke cometh your way, thou dost deserve.
Wow.
But speaking of starting something, and you mentioned laying hands earlier, Shane. Coming in number 9 for me is the slap. I think we all know what we're talking about here. On the Oscar stage in front of a worldwide audience, William Smith.
Jane 2.
G.I. Jane 2 set off a personal war between William Smith and Christopher Rock.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask Cooch if that was your woman, because I seen this woman. This woman fine, and I ain't trying to get at nobody. His woman is a beautiful woman, and I know
keep her name out your mouth though.
Keep a woman's name.
Keep her name out your mouth.
Do you think that Chris Rock deserved to get smacked? I want to ask the people in the feed.
Wow! You lucky it wasn't his younger brother, because his younger brother would have whooped his motherfucking ass.
I think Tony Rock would have threw hands. I know his other brothers who I met.
He just mad because his motherfucker that what's his name? August Alsina was hitting the box.
Yeah. His wife.
His wife sunned him.
His wife sunned him this year.
His wife sunned him on that shit.
And that's what you think it was?
I mean, there was a whole series of memes. It all
encompasses in that shit.
Yeah. No, because he spent the previous year being memed into this dude.
Can't be a fucking bowling ball hole, goddammit. Shit.
And your wife is out here running around with a younger dude in public, and he had his things going on too. But it was like shit. And then the entanglement. When the entanglement joke came out, it was just like, yo, your wife running game on you, dog. And so
y'all see that video where Will Smith's talking about it's her responsibility to make herself happy now.
Yeah.
Will done gave up.
Oh, I mean, he should have been done with this bitch. Y'all, okay, first off, I don't think it was because of August Alsina or the little young weird looking dude. Not him. I think it was because Will been punked by other rappers, and also the ghost of Tupac was hovering over his bed while he was fucking Jada, aka Echinacea. That's the name, Echinacea.
Run quick, see.
Yeah.
Hail Mary.
I mean, seriously, I think it was because he was trying to, because I bet she whispered to him, Tupac wouldn't let him talk to me that way. And then he was like, oh, well, let's see then. And he went up and smacked Chris Rock. Now I'm on Chris Rock's side, but there's so many women that are like, well, he was protecting his queen. Shut the fuck up. Protecting his queen. And if he really was about that life, real killers move in silence where I'm from. He'd have waited till he got off stage. He would have got his Oscar. He'd have met him backstage or at an after party. Let me holler at you, Chris, in the hallway. Bip, 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 bip.
Skippity pap.
Exactly. He would have skippity papped him. I don't think it was about that. I think it was about Tupac. The ghost of Tupac. His daughter was talking about if only Tupac was here. And that's Jada's fault. And I swear I would have absolutely divorced her immediately when she did the Red Table Talk. It'd have been a wrap.
Fuck don't even fuck with her no more.
Who? She messed up.
Maya says she lost a lot of respect for Will that day. And then she also says that Jada castrated Will long ago. He's a eunuch, she calls him.
I thought it was fucking staged at the beginning, but when he started
Me too.
See, I was like, no, that nigga meant that shit.
Oh, yeah.
No. Wait a minute.
Me too. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, that's some.
I was like,
some
shit's fake. Shit. And then when he sat down and was screaming in his seat, and I was like, oh, yeah, they bleeping shit.
So you thought it was fake? Y'all both thought it was fake? For real?
No, yeah. The initial hit. No, because listen, it's the Oscars.
Go look at the tape. The hit that he put on his ass, Chris Rock's little frail ass should have failed. Because he came back from fucking.
First off, he's from Brooklyn. Hold up.
Chris ain't that frail, I guess. You know what I mean? But the reality is, it could. You don't. The reason we talking about the reason why is the thing you don't expect to see that at the Oscars, like a nigga really come up out the first row and slap the host of the Oscars and it's two black men. You know what I mean? Like, so you're not that's just not the space that I think any of us were in, right? Like now, from now on, we might be like, who gonna get slapped this year? You know what I'm saying? But before that, nobody was in that space. So when it happened, you're looking like, oh, what is this? Right. And Chris kind of laughed it off. But but like Cooch said, when the same thing for me, when Will got in that seat and was like yelling out, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, I was like, oh, I thought it was real. Come out of the writer's room.
No, Cooch, and I'm telling you, and Pedro and AJ Fit, it did look like a WWE slap. I agree with you. But I thought it was real from the get-go. I thought Will had taken enough shit. It wasn't. It did look like that. Y'all might be right, but I felt like Will Will snapped because of all of the bullshit and being put down. Other rappers like, yo, you too soft. No, see, he didn't do all that. He didn't do all that. Stop it. He did not. I'm saying, I thought it was real.
You know what we don't talk about enough is the satisfaction on Will's face as he walked away.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
and then adjusted
he kind of adjusted his shit. But I re-saw the clip the other day, and Will was like, yeah, nigga. Like he was feeling himself, and I was just like, wow.
Well, you know what?
You're in a different place right now.
Will knew who he could smack. He knew he could smack Chris Rock. He wouldn't have smacked you, Pedro. He wouldn't have smacked me. He wouldn't have smacked Cooch. He definitely wouldn't have smacked AJ Fit. He wouldn't have smacked Dwayne and Rock Johnson if he was up on stage. He wouldn't have smacked
Kirkland.
TK Kirkland. No, TK Kirkland. No, TK ain't got hands. I've seen TK get. No, I saw TK get mashed up twice.
Godfrey swole. He got
no. Godfrey can fight, but I'm talking about TK. I've seen a dude named Scruncho's piece him up twice.
Oh wow.
Oh, Scruncho's little dude too.
Scruncho's a beast. So, but I mean, I don't know, TK or not. I'm gonna tell you, he wouldn't have did that to a lot of. I think it was because he was frustrated because rappers been talking about how soft he was for years. The Tupac shit was in his ear. Jada was acting like some, like I'm gonna expose all your shit. I'm tired of fucking you. I want to fuck other people, and that's why it all came on him. And he walked up there and he smacked him. I thought it was real. I know you, Cooch, you're saying you didn't think it was real because you were doing the act out of the WWE hand.
The slap did not look real.
It looked. It didn't look real. You saw his face. What?
I'm with Cooch on that. At first, it kind of looked.
He should have moved a whole lot more.
Yeah. But Chris kind of reacted too, so he rolled with the punch. But Maya brings up an important point. That move opened the door for rude fans coming for anyone on stage. It was the wrong move.
With Dave Chappelle when his sports.
But you know what it did? A lot of people been attacking comics. They ain't attacked me yet. I mean, but next time I go to Seattle, I'm hoping because it's a lot of publicity for me.
Man, you come back to Seattle, I'm rushing this.
I'm up there telling a joke. I go, is that Cooch running here? Oh shit! No, I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now. I feel like a lot of people. I know we're gonna move on to the next thing, but I feel like a lot of people. I was more embarrassed for the whole event because that was the first time a black man. Did you know that? That was the first time a black man was the producer. They had black interns, black everything. And the one time we got a black show, black Oscars.
Produced Oscars.
Black produced Oscars.
Right. Niggas got to fight.
Right. And we got
niggas shooting at the TV screen.
In fact, before we move on, do you notice that nobody was talking about the Oscars after that happened? I mean, the other people who won Oscars.
Let his ass back up there and get his Oscar.
Questlove won an Oscar.
Really?
Yeah, Questlove won it.
Yeah, for the documentary.
Sam Jackson got an Oscar.
Yeah.
No, you didn't know that?
No.
See,
I don't watch that bullshit.
Well, you will now because we all want to see who's gonna fight this year.
No, man. Why? Pedro's making it like now it's like what is it? The Real Housewives reunion. Who gonna fight who?
He ain't wrong.
He ain't lying. All right, man. We're gonna keep it pushing. All right, so number 8 on my list.
Let's see what your
And I know y'all not gonna give a fuck about this, but like I said, this is my list. Get your own goddamn list.
Oh wow.
House of Dragons on HBO, HOD.
Oh, yeah,
It just for me, this is major just to see the Game of Thrones world back. But dog, it was an awesome show because niggas had dragons, dog. Like black people had dragons, nigga. When you seen that before? Shane, you're into lizard spice music and shit.
No,
like dog, niggas on dragons should be everything you want.
The reason I don't like the show. Okay.
Yeah, did you even watch it?
Yes, I did watch the show. And the shit is basically the exact same show as Game of Thrones, but with more dragons. That's all it is. It ain't nothing new.
Well, that's what prequels are. It's like the shit that happened before.
It's the same shit, and it is redundant, and I can't believe you into that shit. I did like the fact that niggas had dragons, but at the end of the day,
niggas had dragons.
Okay, that's all. Then they should have a show called Niggas Got Dragons.
I'm watching it. I'm telling you, I'm watching it.
And Cooch will be the first dragon rider to roll in. Where's my dragon bitches at?
I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about now.
All
right, man. So you obviously didn't watch Game of Thrones on HBO.
I did watch Game of Thrones.
Well, no, I'm talking to Cooch. So Cooch, you didn't watch Game of Thrones, right?
I ain't watching them motherfuckers.
I got you. But earlier this year, HBO came out with a prequel to the Game of Thrones series. So it's called House of Dragons. And I'm telling you, there's a whole family of niggas who got blonde dreadlocks and dragons, nigga. And it's like
like the shit on Saturday Night Live with Dave Chappelle.
Yes, man. Okay, I'm telling you, that's real shit, nigga. It's real shit.
It's the same.
Shit. No. The thing is, nigga, I'm trying to build a trajectory for my career so that season 3. I come in that motherfucker with blonde dreadlocks, nigga, on a motherfucking dragon, and just be like, bitch, you called tonight? You called, bitch? Ha, bitch! Be like Dracarys,
bitch.
Dracarys, bitch.
And he walks in and goes, "The snow heathens are lined up for you, master.
The winter is coming, bitch. You go get on this dragon
on the table, so." With my
hey man,
put your fleshy taco in my hand.
No, but my point is that it's one of those. It was one of those spaces that allows for more opportunities for us to be act like there's more black people on TV is usually
now. Are they on the show a lot? No.
Yes,
they have a minimal part.
Bro, you didn't watch the show.
I didn't watch it.
I already know. I
didn't watch it. I watched it because I watched
the whole season.
I haven't watched the whole season.
You got. I'm talking about the whole season of shows. It's not a show. It's a season.
Up to the point where I got bored, and I said, "Why don't I just go watch Game of Thrones?"
You get bored with everything.
Same shit.
Here's the thing.
I watched Dexter to the end.
See, I got bored with that shit.
See, you got bored
because that's the same shit every time. That's the same shit all the time.
It wasn't a prequel. It was one season. You know what else was a good show? The Sopranos.
Oh yeah, I love The Sopranos. Yeah,
I didn't even watch The Sopranos. I know that shit was good.
Okay, Sopranos was good. Okay,
Sopranos. It wasn't better than The Wire.
Boardwalk Empire was good. I watched other shows.
But here, let me get to this point. What I'm saying is, in addition to it being more black people on TV, it also pissed off a lot of white people. Like it was one of those shows that exposed racial ignorance, where motherfuckers were like, "Black people didn't have dragons, bitch. Nobody did. This is make believe, nigga. Like, what's wrong with you, stupid?"
Some white dude on
CNN. White people were really complaining, like, this isn't historically accurate, bitch. This ain't history. This is not history.
Not real.
This is not real.
They're mad about that and The Black Mermaid. It was both those two.
Yeah. So I'm bigging up shows like that. I'm gonna keep it pushing. Another show I want to big up.
But you're going right to another one.
Again, this is my list.
Okay, but I was going to say something off of the thing.
It's my favorite list.
Hold up.
I'm a fan of it. I love my list.
Wait, Cooch, you got to have something that you thought was relevant because he's about to say some shit that is.
Yeah, Black Panther 2 was fucking irrelevant to my ass.
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Ooh, yeah, they had the U.S. government was trying to steal most shit from the black folks.
Right.
They had Mexicans riding on fucking whales, Spix versus the Mexicans and shit. Did anybody catch that? My partner put me on all this.
Also,
maybe that's the message, though. That was the message.
Yeah, but there's a lot. There was no men heroes in it. It was all women. Yeah. So they try to demasculinize.
Are you complaining?
Yes, I am complaining because there should have been with all those black warriors that they had in Black Panther 1. They could have had some black male warriors in Black Panther 2. It was
there's a whole tribe from the mountains.
There was a whole bunch of chocolate Jada Smith down there.
The tribe from the mountains.
But they didn't.
What's the name? Baku?
They didn't pop into action until Homegirl said, "Hey, come on."
But yeah, and also Baku was the only one that had more airtime.
Yeah,
it was.
But I mean, but
gorillas coming out of caves, and man, fuck.
If every movie just about is a male dominated hero world, then what? Y'all can't stomach one movie where the women are the lead. Come on, man.
Okay. First off,
it's one movie. It's one flick.
Maya Baker.
No, but I mean,
I'm not always complaining.
But part 2 is the only one about that. Like part 1, the first one,
Pedro.
But Black Panther was a male lead. The first one.
The Woman King. Come on, man.
That's fantastic. That's based on real history.
We're not talking about the Woman King. We're talking about Black Panther 2.
And the Woman King is based on the true story.
Okay, but the Woman King, I'm not talking about the Woman King. You know Woman King? Yes. I'm saying in this movie.
I didn't get to see that yet.
In this movie, and also the villain had more airtime where you saw him and they bigged him up more than anybody else. Marvel was trying to basically get that Latino market and put in a Latin and that Latin blue and a bunch of blue people kicking black people's ass.
Mexicans wetbacks.
Hilarious.
No, you're gonna get us flagged again. I knew it, Cooch.
I don't think you guys are giving. I don't think you guys are giving Ryan Coogler enough credit.
I give Ryan Coogler.
Fruitvale we know he's a righteous filmmaker.
I know, but come on, it was a bunch of blue people from blue Latinos or Mexicans because Cooch wants to get us flagged or saying wetbacks, beating the shit out of black warriors, and all of a sudden Vibranium. Everybody, they didn't roll it. The blue people ran it. I just thought it was bullshit. The movie, and it showed that, and that's it. The last 3 movies, only movie I kind of got into this past year, I was going to say I did actually enjoy Top Gun.
Look at you. They got you. You're part of the military industrial complex.
No, I like
the got you. Right, look, you was trying to sign up to be a Navy SEAL.
I enjoyed a lot of the fighter pilot part of that part of it.
No, mad respect for that movie because they were actually flying those planes.
That's the part, right? I thought
that was crazy.
Okay, but I'm gonna say, then you can go to I know what you're gonna say. My thing from the past year that I thought was a very good thing. In 2022 was Trump's ass. Hey man, look, I don't need you to be hugging up on your wife while oh man, you walked right into that joke. You walked right into that joke. Bro. He walked into that joke. Come on, y'all. Man, look at his wife.
All right, cool. You know, Cooch, bro, you always down, always welcome to the show. But niggas lose credit with me when they have cute dogs, and that's a cute ass dog, man. But when you said my dog down here, I really thought it was gonna be like some kind of hound wolf pit something. This nigga got a cute dog.
You can't. Come on.
I'm sorry, man. Nigga, you be at the mall with bags slung over your arm, don't you? Nigga, does your gum pop when you chew it?
Oh man,
this nigga This nigga be at the mall with that bag over his arm, nigga, and that cute ass dog. I love it. I
like
love that shit, nigga.
I like the dog. I don't even like dogs. I don't even like dogs.
I love it. I love it.
By the way, I've killed a dog before. I've killed a dog.
Why you say? Why? I mean, why?
I have.
I have one too.
See?
Yeah, well, okay.
We are dog killers, but not that.
I mean, you know, when it comes down to either you or the dog,
right? The dog got to get it. I'm saying 2022. One of the things that was the best things about 2022 was Trump getting his ass kicked the fuck out. Even though it was bad January 6th, I thought that was a good thing that the American public said, you know what? Fuck this dude. Fuck
wait, we're going to get there. We're going to get to that. Okay.
Okay, so that's my number 3. That's my number 3.
We're not even there. We on number 7 right now. Okay. So number 7, man, I'm going to stick with another show, same network, Euphoria.
Oh, my God.
For a whole different reason. And this is to big up my queens out there, is to say that this was a very powerful show that was, and I know y'all going to hate it, dominated by women, like these mostly young women who, like, man, if you really, really watch this, especially this season, man, like, I watch a lot of television, I watch a lot of movies, and I'm saying there's very few things that I've experienced that have, like, made me feel things. You know what I mean? Like heart racing.
Yo.
You know, like heart racing, like gripping the couch, like, oh shit. Like actually,
you hear what this nigga's saying right now? Make me feel things. I mean, if he lifts his foot up in the photo while we're here, and you see his toes are painted, you know why?
All right. First of all, I'm not gonna let a nigga with a dick obsession and a cute dog make fun of me. Okay, y'all two niggas ain't gonna get me today. Okay?
I didn't say shit. You lay in the bed on your stomach with your feet up, motherfucker.
Cooch is like, keep my dog's name out your fucking mouth. My bad.
Put it this way, Pedro got a bunch of candles.
This motherfucker eat boneless chicken wings and close the refrigerator with his lips.
Don't talk shit. You said you was the one with a bag at the mall with the dog. So
I don't trust boneless wings, so I know you're not accurate right now. No, but all right. So for those who haven't seen Euphoria,
I'm gonna co-sign something for you, Pedro. Euphoria was frighteningly well acted.
Yes, yeah. I mean,
Euphoria is an intense show, but the first season was the best season. No,
I disagree. This past season was but either way, it's a great show, and I really just it's one of those where I did want to big up specifically. The reason why it was on my list is to big up the ladies. It's not like, oh, I'm surprised that women could hold a show down. I'm just proud to see, this young core of women like really, really give these dominant performances. And it's literally not just about Zendaya. Like, I'm talking about all other, especially, and the dudes on the show kill it too.
No, I'm saying, but aside from that show,
shout out to Nika King. She's
another comedian that's on there. But like Cooch don't watch none of this shit. I watched that. You keep saying I didn't watch it. I did watch House of Dragons. It started. I was like, yeah, but this was like the fucking Game of Thrones. That's the only reason I stopped watching it, because it was like Game of Thrones. Euphoria, I did watch all the way through the first season. After that, again, the redundancy of this bitch not getting her life together started wearing on me. Am I lying? After a while, it's like you said what? You woke up with vomit on your fucking chest. After the 4th time, I'm going, okay, I get it.
Well, I mean but an addict is an addict.
I get it, but I can't watch season after season of an addict.
Well, you're rooting for it, we want Rue to do so well. WDMA Warrior said he tried to watch it, but it was too much estrogen for him. Wow. Hey, man,
Wow.
I get it.
No, you did not just say that.
I'm back.
Not everything is for everybody, but it's like, I don't know. The show is aggressive. It also took me into. I just didn't realize like high school kids were living like this. I'm like, God damn, like shit. These motherfuckers are moving fast.
I did know that.
Yeah.
I did know that because I've had a high schooler, and now I have another high schooler. But my other son is kind of introverted. Cameron wasn't, and Cameron was about that life. He was out and about, and there was a lot of drugs that I was trying to tell him stay away from, because they was doing ecstasy and shrooms and shit. I was like, yo, man, don't do that shit. You ain't gonna do that in my house. So I see what you're saying. Damn, I want to steal some of those shoes. Okay, well, have you done shrooms?
It's your house. Oh yeah. The first time I ever did shrooms was the night I decided that I was going to be a professional comedian.
Are you joking? Are you serious?
No, I had just watched Godfrey headline on our campus, and I was a sophomore, and I'd done a couple routines, and he did a joke the same way I had just done it in some shows like a couple weeks before, and I was like, oh, he got paid to say the same joke that I did. I was like, I write jokes that make money. So mushrooms led me to it. Huh?
He bit your joke?
No, he didn't bite my joke. I had never seen him. He had never seen me. We just both had the same take on this one topic. And I was like, oh, I'm on to something. You know, that's all.
All I know is that, Cooch, I ain't never heard nobody say you lay on your stomach with your legs up. that was a scorcher right there, Cooch. He came in triple hot.
Everybody has their day.
Engines running. And every dog has his day, like the dog we just saw. Ain't he so cute?
All right, number 6 on my list.
All right, I agree with you on this one because mine was number 7 on my list on that one.
And for those who are just jumping in, this is Savage AF. We're doing the 20 twin top 10.
And we have our special guest. We got our special guest, Kuchadamas, aka I'm afraid to come to Seattle because he's gonna rush the fucking thing. I did like 5 shows while I was there, man. And yeah, I did a bunch of.
We can only make the Sunday show because Nina works late.
Oh yeah, but the Sunday show was fire. It was a good crowd.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, man. So another thing that I felt happened this year was
AJ. Hold up. Why is AJ compounding it? Feet up, legs crossed. Y'all are wrong.
With socks on.
Y'all ain't shit, man. Y'all ain't shit, first of all.
Well, what is wrong with
y'all?
AJ, what is wrong with y'all? I know Pedro, and I'm going to tell you right now, Pedro would never do that to my knowledge.
And this nigga, I'm telling you, a cute dog nigga ain't going to make fun of me. Like, it's just not going to happen.
Right. Like, he immediately when the dog
I know you hold the belly and the chest and you walk like this, nigga, sometimes around the house. Don't play with me, Coach. We know what you do, nigga. I already seen the dog.
You slept with a bitch that has no residence. I don't want to
all right, no. Technically, the bitch just didn't feel safe going back to where she stayed. Okay?
And to top it off, she kidnapped you in your own No.
Wait a minute. Hold up, Pedro. We're going to move on, but Pedro, you did say that's what happened.
She kidnapped
that is what happened.
Fucking house.
Hey, I can go one further than that. I'll lean into it, Coach. Your dog was cuter than the bitch was. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good, dog. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't worth it.
Check this out, Coach. Check this out. We were out doing something, and I was joking about it, and the girl texted him right when I was joking.
No, nigga, she called. Because I thought it was like maybe the stage manager from the location we were scouting, and I picked up, and nigga, she said 7 words. And I recognized the voice. It was like, click, nigga, this bitch called.
2023.
Hobo free.
Corner phone.
After I make that last call, crack that bitch in half. And
I don't need this bitch. Get out of here.
Wow, Pedro. But no, he said he was going to check. Now you said you got to put the next one because we're this one.
All right, so okay. So my next one, number 6 for me was it's like one of those time-space continuum events where I feel like there was a tear in the fabric of time and the Cooniverse opened up. And I just feel like so many coons came. It's like the first Avengers when the motherfucking aliens just came from the sky and shit. Like, I feel like coons was just falling to the pavement, nigga, like breaking their neck trying to coon out.
You are not going to talk about my uncle Herschel Walker.
Come on, man. Yeah, and in all aspects too. Politics, we had Herschel there, right? Your boy, Ye. Huh?
Vampires won, nigga.
Vampire X1. Yeah, your boy Ye.
He did say that. Didn't he say vampire? I'm gonna tell you about the vampire, then the werewolf, then the werewolf. Okay, so you say Kanye.
You got Herschel Walker. Yay. You got he been around a while, but really is
but I bet
kind
you
of came out again.
Somebody on your list, and you're not.
No, your Uncle Coon Thomas on the bench. SCOTUS
on the Supreme Court, right?
Kundis Owens and Ye teamed up for a Kunathon.
Kunacopia. It was a
Kunapalooza.
Now let me ask y'all in the feed. Name some other people you thought were coontastic in 2022. I think you forget. Actually, there's a couple people toward the end. You know who actually I thought was kind of coontastic for me? Shannon Sharpe.
Really?
Yeah. You know why? Shannon Sharpe let that white boy say.
Oh yeah. I know.
Wait a minute. If you see the video, Shannon Sharpe let this white boy punk the shit out of him. And he's like, Shannon, put your glasses back on.
Skip. Yeah, I remember that.
Skip. Look here, Skip.
But
Skip. Look here.
I don't know. I saw that too. But yeah, I thought
Shannon Sharpe should have got up and been like, yo, fuck you and fuck this show because I'm a 3-time Pro Bowler. Suck my dick and leave.
What have you done?
Yeah, he did ask him that. And like, what have you done, bitch? And he talked to Shannon Sharpe, very disrespectful. He's always talking about Black players disrespectful, and that's why Skip would have got the skippity pat.
Shannon Sharpe, he goes at Skip a lot, man. And the tone of the show is that they go at each other.
But and
I mean, no, this exchange was more elevated and heated. But reality is much like the Oscars, which we already talked about, is especially against a tiny ass white dude like Skip Bayless. So, there's no way. So come on, nigga. He would have been King Kong, nigga. They would have sent airplanes to shoot that nigga down.
Your words are big enough to say that to that nigga. Your words are big enough to get slapped out your.
But Shannon Sharpe can't play that position on TV live like that. No, if you want to catch a nigga in the alley on some shit,
he's the bigger of the two. He could have went and did another show. He could have been like live with Shannon Sharpe and Skip. You on your own. Fuck that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like him like physically flexing on Skip.
No, I said get up and they suck my dick
and just bounce. Okay,
right.
Okay.
Because the reason I say is Coon. He was okay. He was in the Coon perimeter. It's because he should have checked that. He should have checked him harder. Oh my God, he should have checked him harder.
I feel like
you're always trying to throw me under the
man. They would have shot that motherfucker so fast. He's like, nigga broke loose.
Okay.
See, he can't. See, Shannon Sharpe can't do that.
No, I'm saying anybody read. If you Charles Barkley. See, there's a whole list of people. Charles Barkley, Shaq, when he was saying not taking the side of the brother pertaining to, even though he did post the thing about that I don't think was anti-Semitic. I think that the other basketball players did kind of immediately coon up. They cooned up. Okay, wow. Because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who I would have never saw that coming. Charles Barkley.
Wait, what did he do? What did Kareem Abdul-Jabbar do?
Kareem was talking shit and actually talking shit about what he feels the Jewish people deserve. Over Kwame. You see what I'm saying?
Over what?
Like he was taking their side. Charles Barkley was taking their side, and he was taking their side instead of being like, "Yo, he just posted something up."
Are you talking about with Kyrie?
I'm sorry, Kyrie.
Oh man, no, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar ain't no coon for that. Fuck that. Kyrie Irving was wrong.
WDMA said he's got a whole list.
I know. AJ Fitz calls out Stephen Smith. WDMA's got Shaq.
Malika Andrews. That little black bitch.
Who?
Malika Andrews on ESPN.
Yep.
Fuck that little black
bitch. Which one is she? What did she do?
She's the one that's supposed to be a little cute bitch that they put her on the basketball court, but she be getting all feminist and shit when she's on the show.
But she says shit that doesn't apply to the game at all. Okay. But if you think that
I'm not up on her like that.
Kareem Abdul, he was basically dissing him. Charles Barkley was dissing him. Shaq was taking, but we all know Shaq's
dissing Kyrie.
Kyrie, yeah.
Yeah, I am too. I'm with all them niggas. Kyrie was a fucking idiot.
No, Kyrie may have done idiotic things, but I feel like if you're gonna
He's
go
a
at
flat
Kyrie,
earther.
hold up. Yeah, I said idiotic things, but if you're gonna go that hard at Kyrie and make him have an apology, then you could have. There's a bunch of people that white people should have apologized.
Oh hell yeah!
That they don't have apologized. That they let him get away with it. Marjorie Taylor Greene gets away with murder all the fucking time. And I don't see them saying, Marjorie Taylor Greene, you better come apologize. They don't say shit.
Got away with that some bullshit.
All kind of fuckery. When it comes to sports, all kind of fuckery. They talk about us and we have to apologize where they do all kind of fuckery. What about the motherfucker that extorted money from the people in Mississippi? What's his name again?
Brett Favre.
Oh, yeah. We didn't hear a lot of that in the fucking press as much as we should have.
No.
Why is he on an apology tour? I'd like to see his ass apologize for basically taking one of the poorest fucking states and duping them and flim-flamming them. I haven't seen him on an apology tour.
He got a PPP loan for real.
Yeah, so I mean, I see what you're saying, Pedro. And I understand that.
And I hear you too. But for me, it's never like, if Kyrie was wrong, he was just wrong. I'm not going to be like, but so many other people were wrong that it makes what he did right. Or, it's just like, if we talk about Kyrie, what he was wrong. Like, I think he was, had made some boneheaded moves. And, and, the price that he paid for it, I've never even really commented on that. Like, I kind of don't care. It's like, yeah, dog, they're going to come at you when you get into this anti-Semitic space, even if you step on the fringe of it.
Tim Scott, Coontastic, he came through the portal.
Oh, no, he might have been the one to open it up. He was in that bitch like, oh, y'all, right this way.
Okay.
But yeah, I think there was a tear in the Cooniverse.
Who was the king of Coons? Who was the king of Coons for 2022?
Like 2022.
Okay, I'm going to ask you, Cooch. I'm asking people in the feed, and I'm going to ask Pedro. Cooch first, then you, Pedro.
Cooch, yeah. All right, man.
Man, that motherfucking werewolf.
You think that?
Herschel, huh?
You think Herschel was number one?
Hands down. Man, that motherfucker can't even talk, man.
I don't know. Okay.
He's very much now. Very much.
I know he couldn't talk.
He can't talk. He was trying to rough it
off. He
almost won.
almost won.
That's because everybody in Atlanta be smoking weed. God damn it. Shit.
Yeah. You think that's Georgia just on some weed? I don't think that's the reason. No, I think that a lot of Republicans down there and wanted that to be their shot to have a nigga puppet. The nigga puppet, he would have been a nigga puppet in the Senate.
Like that. Yeah.
No, I mean, because you know that Herschel Walker.
Well, that's what a coon would be. Yeah.
Herschel Walker would have did everything that not only Trump said, but the Republican Party said, and that's why. But I don't think he's number one. Go ahead, Pedro. Who do you think's number one Coon King?
I'm with the I feel you, Coach, because especially since it was in the political realm and for a very powerful seat within our government, right? Like a United States senator has a lot of power as an individual within within the structure of our political system. But the nigga that got under my skin was motherfucking. I'm with Breezy JJ's on this one. Kanye West, man. That.
Wow, really?
Yeah, man. For me, because
oh my goodness, no.
Dog. I have never in my life.
Man.
Huh? What'd you say?
He lost $1 billion. Yeah.
Yeah, and also it was like I've never been able to identify clearly a black Nazi. But this nigga, it was literally like, I love Hitler. I love Nazis. Like, I mean, listen. Besides a banjo and a pair of spoons, Herschel Walker tried his best to be a fucking coon-tastic, coon-mander of the fucking coon unit. But
coon-mander?
Yeah, he's like, I'm in Coon Man now.
No,
but
I don't think it's Kanye.
but for me, it's Kanye West going as far as to say, I love Nazis. We don't talk about the good part of Nazis. I'm like, this nigga is in a whole because that nigga's at that point trying to be a white supremacist, and I'm like, yo,
y'all both got good choices. I give y'all that.
Okay.
I think that Cooch, you're right. Herschel Walker was a mush mouth motherfucker that really could, and he really couldn't talk. I mean, every time I seen him in a speech, he was fucking. No, really, every speech he was like.
This nigga was so stupid, dog. He's so stupid.
My number one is actually Clarence Thomas.
Oh, all right.
Clarence Thomas for running interference.
You mean Jenny's boy?
Jenny boy, get in here. Who that nigga on the nag?
Of Jenny.
The reason I say Clarence Thomas, and y'all can check me if you think I'm wrong. He aided in Roe versus Wade being overturned, and which was a huge thing for me. He also ran interference.
Right?
Yeah, it was him. He was one of the major votes that pushed it and wants to push for. Now he's in an interracial marriage, but he's pushing for the marriage equality be overturned, and they're going to revisit it in 2023 when they take over. That's one. Secondly, him running interference for Trump multiple times, him and his wife, coontastically under her thumb, and the shit he said. Now, I'm not saying that because me and Pedro always get into it. That the LGBT community, he is right now saying same-sex marriages. He wants that to be abolished. I don't know if y'all. He flat out said it. So there's such a list of things he
wants to abolish himself. He's like, as a nigga, I have too much power, and my mouth will say I am very dangerous.
No, honestly, y'all, think about it. Because his shit, Kanye West can't really move policy. He can't really.
No, I get it. No, I get that.
That's why I think he was the most dangerous, especially if you're a woman and you felt like you should run your own shit with your own body. Now, I'm not saying you should kick babies down steps and all kind of shit. But if I was a woman, I couldn't say shit about what I want to do with my future, my own body. Period. Yeah. And I think that this motherfucker was such a puppet from his wife, John Goodman. Because his wife looked like John Goodman, Cooch.
I still think she looks more like Madden.
Damn, real.
If you saw her, I bullshit you not. I bullshit you not.
No, she to me she looks like John Madden.
You mean
he says John Gooden
built like a smart car? Let me see what this bitch is.
No, look her up. I'm dead serious.
She looks like the Tesla minivan or whatever.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
I would say.
What's her name?
Ginny, Ginni Thomas.
Yeah, she was basically pulling the strings on Clarence Thomas, which makes him even more coontastic to me. And if
yeah,
that's her. That's his wife.
Mm-hmm.
That looked like the bitch that was in Total Recall when you took the head off and shit.
Oh, that's yes, she does. Okay, so that was okay. So you actually matched up on your list, Pedro. You matched up one of mine, which was you said the Cooniverse. I thought I was like it was. I thought it was a coontastic year.
There you go.
Yeah. So the next.
So 2022 was the year of the coon for sure.
Yeah, because there was a lot of there was a lot of people. The reason I had my list, but y'all both picked two people on my list. My top 5. Candace Owens was 5. Okay, yeah. Candace Owens was 5.
Okay.
I didn't put Skip in my top 5, but I did put Herschel Walker in my top 3. It was Herschel Walker, Kanye West, Clarence Thomas.
And Clarence Thomas. Yeah, that makes sense.
The top triad of Coon.
Yep. All right. So we're gonna keep pushing, man. We're halfway through.
Okay.
And this next one, yeah, we can go quickly here on this one. But Ukraine, man, only because it's like kind of some shit that I feel like we haven't seen in our lifetimes, at least mine, where, it's like a major world power, Russia sits on the UN Security Council and all that, just invaded another country, like unprovoked, anything like that. You know what I mean? And it's just like one of those, like, and we've seen it here in this country in a different way, but just a blatant attack on democracy on this international level.
Okay.
And it does affect, and it has affected the globe from energy to wheat to policy, all of these things. So I mean, I think it's a major event, and it's just like it's not like, oh, we're just going to beat up some brown people. This is like, oh shit, white people fighting over white shit, and that's like that's a time when I think we should all be concerned. Like because
white folks fuck with white folks. Like
we next, nigga. So
you next, you definitely next.
I'm gonna handle this shit, and then we coming for your black ass.
I'm gonna tell you something, and if the first niggas they gonna get, they definitely going to Washington first. I think Cooch will be number 5 on the list because Cooch talk mad shit. He said, "What do you mean this? You mean this Total Recall ass bitch? They gonna get you. They gonna get you.
They come get me.
They come and get you." Because look, okay, if you look at what happened with Ukraine and with Russia, the reason Russia got so much power, and to be honest, is because 4 years of Trump propping him up and saying, "Yeah, man, you can take that shit. Go take that shit, man. Fuck that. It's your world." Trump was kept rubbing oil on the niggas' back like Ari Spears was getting when he was laying at the pool with some nigga. It's the same shit. He was rubbing oil on Putin's back on. Yeah, man, keep riding those horses with your shirt off, man.
You can take in their back, huh?
Yeah. It's like he did. You could take Ukraine, man. That's your shit. Why you letting them take their shit? Get your shit. And that is also the Republicans were bigging up the Russians too. Then the Russians just felt they dick get super hard. And the only reason I'm saying dick get super hard is not because of my I don't want y'all to say shit. Shut up. Don't say shit, Cooch. Fuck this. Fuck that.
Motherfucker.
They got excited about taking over Ukraine. And that's why I think the real reason they did the shit.
Yeah.
But
have
they taken over Ukraine?
Trying to take over Ukraine.
Yeah, they have not.
Basically, it's that little dude that knocked out Suge Knight.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's one of those things, and that's a great point, Cooch. Is like it also has exposed Russia as just really a fumbling military power.
You motherfuckers, they butt fumbled the goddamn war. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, and not that it's justified. Not that I want them to exercise power, but it just shows that they can't even do it right when they shouldn't be doing it, but should be able to do what they want to do. Like they should be able to just take over Ukraine and have had no success.
The reason part of me is like, yeah, Ukraine needs help, but part of me is like, fuck Ukraine, because Ukraine was treating black immigrants over there really shitty. When they were trying to get trains out of there, they were fucking them over and treating them like white people treat black people in America. The other thing is, I don't like the fact that America was sending billions and billions of dollars over there. Okay, and y'all can't take care of reparations for black folks in America. So y'all don't got the money for reparation for black folks in America, but y'all can go give Ukraine because that's a white power helping a white power. Even though black people built America, we built America.
Act like a goddamn Karen.
Yeah. Well, and that's another thing.
I need to speak to your supervisor.
And that's why I think it's important. It's another thing that it gets exposed to, Shane, is like we have money. We have a lot of money.
You are right.
And we can spread this around. So we could do both, even if we wanted to. So but the reality is, yeah, man, like they could pay for all of this shit. The inner city youth programs on down to the 40 acres and a mule. They just don't want to. So it exposes a lot of things. The Ukrainian invasion and that stuff.
Zelensky is gangster though. I do like him.
Oh yeah, no, he ain't playing.
That motherfucker ain't even playing. He rolled into, and you know what? The Republicans would not only stand for him, they weren't clapping when he spoke at the fucking Capitol. They weren't clapping. Some of them turned their fucking chairs around and turned their back to him. That's how fucked up the Republican Party is. There's the false equivalency saying, well, Democrats is fucked up, the Republicans fucked up. No, Republicans are way more fucked up than the Democrats. Yeah, just like I'm gonna give you an example. Cooch and his dog. Let's go there. No, I see. He gonna shake his head like, here we go.
His dog's name is Cutadamus. There you go.
Oh wow.
His name is Yoda.
Yoda.
Is his name Yoda for real? Oh shit! I thought you were joking. Are you serious? Oh shit. Okay. But what I'm saying is, and Pedro, I see exactly what you're saying. We do got the money to give them to bail them out, basically, and we're also going to send missiles over to them.
And it's important to do that. I mean, you can't let a motherfucker like Putin float around the planet.
Just take shit.
Yeah, right. Doing what he wants. Yeah,
if he get Ukraine, guess what's next? Turkey. Because he's going to go after Turkey.
And China don't want that on their borders either. You know what I mean? They don't want, because, you know, the Russia and China, they're like, they don't want that. They don't want a powerful Russia next to them. So.
And also, the Americans are afraid to fuck with Russia because Russia will shoot those nukes off at us. And the first place they're going to blow up is Seattle, Washington. Why? Because Thomas is there.
There you go.
And see,
they're trying to get Yoda, dog.
Dude, you can shake your head all you want, but you can see through the future. That's why your last name is Thomas. It's Cooch because you like Cooch, and it's Thomas, and that's why.
Why is this waffle colored motherfucker going?
Wow.
He called you Captain Ego. He called you Captain Ego, dog. Come on,
man. It's the lighting from.
Let go my ego.
It's the lighting from the screen. See, that's why you going. What are you going to lick your dog's face? Listen, what you got to go get your little dog bag, motherfucker.
If he come back with a purse and that dog in his arm like this, I'm dying.
Oh, yeah. He didn't come back with it.
I was like, nigga.
Hey, look,
all right.
I'm about to go find your homeless bitch tonight.
I'm telling you that. All I bought was some French fries. So, you know, all things considered, that was, you know.
French fries for pussy? I think you won.
That probably should have been. No, I mean, but that should have been the telltale. Like,
I'm not leaving.
Yeah, that shit was. Woo. All right.
That was a while ago, and it still resonates.
Speaking of people breaking into houses and being in places where they shouldn't be, my number 4 on the list of events this year was surrounded around January 6th, but the January 6th committee. And you mentioned Zelensky being gangster, and I thought Benny Thompson, Liz Cheney, Kinzinger, people like that who are on this January 6th committee did a pretty gangster job of, you know, although it's obvious to us, right? In these streets we see, right? The boy talks shit. He riled up the orcs. They stormed the Capitol. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they attacked the Capitol. Hold up, you're right. But also, you know what else he did? Before he had them storm the Capitol, he already had a plan to do it through legislation. So that was all part of his plan.
Yeah, all the but you know, specifically this committee was, you know, trying to lay out how the events of January 6th, how did it get to average white citizen shitting on Nancy Pelosi's desk, right? Like, how did we get here? And I think they did a pretty gangster job of laying out a path that points all fingers.
Thought it was a good job? You thought they did a good job?
Of laying out an argument that says that Donald Trump made this happen along with these other people, blah blah blah. But that was the point of what they were trying to do, is to show that the president of the United States at the time sent a mob of people up to the Capitol to try to prevent the confirmation of Joseph Robinette Biden as the next president.
Not only that, to kill the vice president.
You know, I don't even know if that was the mission, but he was certainly willing. He was certainly willing to take the icing on the cake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The reason I say kill the vice president is because when you build gallows outside, they had a gallows, and you walk into the motherfucker, pushing shit over, shitting on the walls, saying, "Hang Mike Pence, hang Mike Pence."
The only reason I say if the plan wasn't to hang Mike Pence is because it was Mike Pence was supposed to do a job, right? Not to certify the election. He was supposed to send it back, right? And when he didn't do that, Trump then it flipped to hang.
I'm very disappointed, and he should deserve it.
But it flipped to hang Mike Pence. But you know, like the mob initially isn't going there to hang Mike Pence, right? Like they're initially going there.
Why did they have a gallows outside? Did they build it while they were there?
Oh, well, that was probably for Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. But then once Mike failed to be a treasonous whore, they bumped him up to the list. Yeah, they bumped him up the list. Like, oh, you know what? Pence is in first. He's hanging in first.
You know what? We're gonna go with Pence. Make the call. All right.
So I thought the January 6th committee overall this year did a fantastic job of laying out laying out the argument that Donald Trump did this.
Okay, and I will give you that. That was actually higher on my list, but okay, because that was number 2. No, that was no. Actually, let me see. Number 1. That was number 1 for me. So you actually bumped my number 1 up because I thought that was one of the most significant things in 2022. Now, Cooch, did you see any of the commission? Did you really? Now, this is the part I want to say that where Pedro's categorically wrong, and I'm gonna make a graphic next year where it just says Pedro's wrong.
This nigga owe y'all 7 million shame.
No, I don't owe y'all nothing. See, all right, all right. Listen, okay, Cooch. Do you think any of this shit, and anybody in the feed want to check me, then check me. Do you think any of this January 6th commission, the fucking Merrick Garland and all that shit, the DOJ, is going to change a motherfucking thing? I think it ain't going to change shit. Trump ain't going to go to jail.
Everybody got off.
Giuliani ain't in jail.
It's not over. It's not even over yet.
Everybody got off.
Everybody.
It's not. Nobody's gotten off yet. It's not over yet. It's not. The investigations are active. The investigations are active. The indictments haven't been handed out yet, and not everybody's gotten off either, right? Like regular citizens have been sentenced.
His lawyer,
the bitch that went to Mexico, still in Mexico.
Who is that?
The one that
couldn't eat gluten. Remember her?
Yeah. What about the dude that had the horns? He did not. They got sentenced.
Okay. The oath keepers. But I mean, you know, he was performative. But like the oath keepers, they've gotten some, 16, 12 years, shit like that. The motherfuckers who were plotting.
Sentence.
The ones who were
don't go home.
Nah, the ones who planned to kidnap the governor of Michigan. The ones who kidnapped the governor or wanted to kidnap the governor of Michigan, they're getting real time. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, I'm talking about dogs. Hold up, everybody in the feed.
But if we talking about Trumpy Dumpty and all of that shit,
hold up. Look at Trump. Trump's not that motherfucker's down in Mar-a-Lago, stealing secret documents, doing all kind of shit, being racist. There's Nazis on both sides. They're good people. All that shit he got to slide on. Giuliani flat out fucking said shit. He's still free, and we can go down the list.
Come on, there are pending cases. There are investigations and pending cases on all of that.
Okay, but what I'm saying is anybody else would have been under the fucking jail.
Well, a former president of the United States ain't anybody else.
Yeah, no,
right? I mean, come on.
No, he's not president anymore.
Walking into that courtroom saying, "Can we get a continuous judge?" Sure. We're going to push it 6 months. Oh, can we 6 more months?
I'm not denying that they're trying to lock up. They're trying to lock up a very, very powerful man, right? Any man who has been a United States president is going to always be powerful for the rest of their life. So this isn't an easy task, and it's not going to happen quickly. But I do see it happening. But anyway, I was just bigging up the January 6th committee again for doing a great job of laying out an argument publicly, which I think also put their foot on the DOJ's neck to be like, all this evidence, all this testimony, what you gonna do with it? So I just thought that for me, that's why it was an important event on this list.
All right, well, my number, since you got my number 1, actually you have as number 4. Mm-hmm. Which was the January 6th commission, which I still think is not going to do anything, but I thought they did an impressive job. My number 3, since you are on number 3, I'll bump it up because I have to flip things around. I feel like 2022 showed that white people have shown their ass completely pertaining to their racism. I think that racism's at an all-time high. When you look at motherfuckers shooting up synagogues, because that happened, like that was in 2022. I don't know if y'all realize that.
Oh, Buffalo, which you mentioned earlier.
El Paso, Texas. Dude went into Walmart and was trying to kill all the brown people. At least that's what that was the thing. Another dude, they got caught with bombs. The motherfuckers that was in Delaware that had guns. These were all white folks. If you
Mitch McConnell, just like all kind of racism.
I'm saying, I think that in 2022, black folks, I want you to listen carefully. They don't like you. So sucking up to them means nothing. You can suck up all you want and want them to like you. They don't like you. The people that are white and in a position of power, they do not like you. They want to see your downfall. And out of the three of us, I'm the high yellowest, as he said, waffle color. You are the blackest of all of us. And trust and believe when I say white folks are intimidated. But that Kuchadamas is a little bit taller than me. No, how tall are you? I'm 6'2".
6'4".
Right. He's a gigantor. He's a big motherfucker. Right? They're intimidated by us. They're intimidated by our swag. Me and Pedro have done shows, and I've had Pedro on a show where I've seen Pedro murk crowds. And then I'll see a white comic do fair at best, and I mean at best. And he gets regular spots at the Improv, and Pedro got to, kind of navigate to get spots. Am I right? This year has shown.
I have to take out the trash on Thursdays.
No, you don't have to do that. See, now you made it way more than it was.
They make me cook for free.
Now, everybody in the feed, I know WDMA Warrior. Do you agree with that, Cooch? Do you agree with that?
Again? What was the question again?
No, it wasn't the question. What I'm saying is, do you think that white folks' racism has come full circle and shown its ass completely? I knew it was always there, but they're showing it blatantly.
It showed its ass
blatantly.
Lately?
Blatantly, not lately. Blatantly.
Yeah,
it's more overt. It's more out in the open.
The protest with the George Floyd, when the motherfucker with the ticket charges and shit.
Wow. Okay.
Charlottesville. Yeah, that was the whole thing. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I agree with you.
Because
I see that.
I'm not a gun owner. I'm just like Pedro. I'm a convicted felon. I can't do that shit.
That's shame.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm clean. I'm clean.
My bad. I mean, you're the G.I. Joe up here and shit. Yeah, they show their ass, man.
I think so.
I've never heard of the Proud Boys until they showed up during the COVID.
No, I had heard of them. Oh no, there was a documentary. There's a great show called Vice. If you ever get a chance, watch it. It was on HBO. If you go online, watch it. And they had a whole thing on the Proud Boys. And the Proud Boys was talking about how they're systematically going to take over the government. Right. Then you got the white nationalists and the Oath Keepers, which some of them just got convicted. They got convicted and they're going away. Right. But they have a history of super violence. Also, down in Charlottesville, there was a black couple. There was a black girl and a Jewish girl was walking through the college campus, and 6 of these dudes jumped them and beat them almost half to death. Another kid got beat up in the parking structure, and he was just going to get his car. These dudes, the Oath Keepers, have been out there. And if you listen to Trump, there was a thing Trump said on the debate with Biden where he said,
stand back and stand by.
Right. So I knew they were always there, but I don't think it was as blatant. And if you're a Jewish person, you got to admit, I'm not saying that they are, I'm not trying to compare persecutions, but the motherfuckers that went into the synagogues and were just capping people. 11 people died. 1 cop died. The first cop that responded got popped at the door. This dude riddled him. They said that he shot him 9 times. The cop that came through the door first, dude had it fucking reloaded and went in and shot a bunch of the Jewish people in the synagogue. Another synagogue in Australia got fucking attacked. Another one got, like, in Pittsburgh. I'm fucking up. There was another one in Pittsburgh. So what I'm saying is, you're seeing that hatred come out like full blown more in 2022 than I've seen in my lifetime, and I'm older than all y'all. So
I will say so. At number 3 for me, and it's kind of like the opposite.
Yeah. Come on,
yeah. At number,
it's our time.
Well, and at number 3 for me, it kind of is the other side of that coin. Where I was looking at the midterm elections, the elections this year, in which it really looked like, the Republican Party was going to be able to establish, these monkey-minded orc motherfuckers into Congress and, Secretary of State positions and Attorney General positions and governorships.
No, I
And to be honest, there was enough of a slice of America left of independent and most likely white voters who were not willing to lean into that, to lean into the shit you're talking about, which I totally acknowledge exists and was totally worried, and that's why I became Rambo and shit. Like went out and got guns because I see them climbing walls and shit and doing tactical moves through the fucking Capitol building, and I'm like, okay, we're not going for this. But in this midterm election, a lot of the majority of the MAGA candidates, the one who were on the ballots, got turned away, and for me that was honestly surprising and a good thing to see.
No,
given that there is this increase in overt racism, and I really thought, oh shit, this party is about to go completely in that direction.
Well, let me ask you this, Cooch, and I'm gonna ask
and they kind of did it in some.
Okay, no, I was.
Maya Baker says the Civil War is still coming. Buckle up. So I'm not saying we're in smart village now. La 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 la. But
why you gotta end la 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 la?
But this, the way the outcome of this midterm election, I think was positive. Was a good thing.
I think it was positive, but I feel like there's still 113 motherfuckers that's still in Congress that are election deniers. That are horrible. And their leader right now, and y'all can check it. Everybody think it's Kevin McCarthy, and it ain't. It ain't Kevin McCarthy. Motherfucker said, well, he'll take it over and he'll change things. No, he won't. You know who's going to be the fucking leader? That silverback giant bitch. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Y'all can watch by the middle of January. Marjorie Taylor Greene is gonna swing out of the trees and come straight to the fucking White House.
The woman king of shoulders,
giving up bad box. That's why she's divorced now.
Yeah, now she's just giving out that gorilla box that she got. But no, that's the truth. She is the one running shit. She's been checking people left and right. The motherfucking Tulsi Gabbard just said some shit about what's his name, the Santos, and then Marjorie Taylor Greene said, "Oh, you think you're a Republican? You're not a Republican. You're not welcome here, and I'm going to show you how you're not welcome here." This is what this bitch is doing, and I think that even though you say that midterms matter, I feel like when you got psychos like her, what's the other crazy bitch? The crazy bitch from
Lauren Boebert.
She's a crazy bitch. Then you got the other dude,
Shotgun Barbie.
Holly. Yeah, Shotgun Barbie. Yeah, she was walking around. The other Holly dude that was pumping the fucking January 6th, like, fight. All these motherfuckers are still in a position of power, man. And I'm telling you, when they come, they're going to come for Cooch first. They coming to get Cooch. And then right after Cooch is going to be WDMA Warrior. They're getting you too. AJ Fit, they're going to get you too. YT Johnson, they're getting you too. Maya Baker, they might just use you as a bed winch. Damani Jones, they're going to get you too. Breezy JJ, they're going to get you too. All of y'all, I'm telling you right now, look at how she's rolling, man. And the people that are coming in better check her now, because if they don't check her now hard, guess what's going to happen? She's going to get more and more powerful, and then they ain't going to be able to stop her. Yep.
Flexing on niggas.
Have you seen that bitch's trapezoids? Jeez, that
man.
She
all right. Well, all right. So
all this right here.
We're pushing through, and we're almost to this top 10 list. Number 2 for me. Speaking of women getting more powerful.
Oh, here we go.
No matter what it means to you, we did actually. A lot of it is symbolic because it didn't shift any balance of power on the bench. But America, your beautiful brown and black daughters out there, they did get.
Hold up, let me apologize. I apologize, Maya. You're not gonna be a bit wench. I was joking. Like Patrice used to say to people, "Hey, get up there and warm my bed." Like
stupid. But we did gain a powerful woman in the form of KBJ, Ketanji Brown Jackson, who became the first Black woman to become a Supreme Court judge.
That's your number 2 thing for 2020.
That's number 2. Because of the symbolism, like Obama, no matter what you think he did or didn't get done, or whatever policies you may or may not have agreed with, the reality is, I always think it's powerful for a young generation, a generation of kids who will grow up, and the first president they're ever aware of is a Black man. And I think it will similarly be powerful, especially to, all our young Black girls out there, to be able to see a person who looks like them.
And she's on point.
Get to the highest point. And she is a righteous. She's not a puppet like Clarence Thomas or whatever, right? She's not this this coon coon in a cape. She's got realness about
her. Why is WDMA Warrior going hard to paint? Woman on the Supreme Court that don't know what a woman is. Yeah, that was some fuck shit she did there. That was some when they
no. What she's doing is she's avoiding. She's avoiding a fuck. She's avoiding a fuck shit trap, which is the right and conservatives, going ape shit over trans issues that, to be honest, really aren't that important, man. And other than preventing people from being discriminated against.
Koosh, do you think that was number 2? Because my number 1's already gone, so I got to flip my number 2 to number 1. But do you think that was just as important, having a Black woman on the Supreme Court? Because I feel like
because they last for a long time, they don't just leave.
That's a lifetime appointment. Yeah. And they don't leave until they retire or die. So
yeah.
It is.
I mean, although technically, and I don't think it's ever happened, but they could be impeached like a president or any member of Congress if caught with some misconduct situation. But I'm just laying out. They could be removed.
Twitter and Instagram ain't never been suspended.
Yeah.
But I got kicked off of Twitter because they say I promote violence.
That's because your ass is yellow. That's the reason.
Okay, hold up. See, hey, listen.
You fucking reverse shadow looking motherfucker.
Okay, listen.
Come on, keep going. Yeah.
Let me finish, Dark Gable.
Nigga said reverse. Dark Gable. Oh shit. Let me
say something, man.
Fucking retarded shadow.
Oh yeah. Charcoal niglet. Let me tell you something. Okay, that you want to go there. All right, you want to go there looking like Forrest Whitaker. Let me tell you something. Okay, that was wrong. I take that back. That was wrong. In person. No, he kind of suave and again, I like to fuck with Pedro and just when I say stuff and to you, when I say, hey man, your wife, man, she's really pretty, man.
I ain't gonna lie. This is it's
his mom too. Hey, how's your mom doing?
Man, it's
weird.
It's just weird for me. It's weird for me to
location and shit.
Sorry, man. It's just weird for me to sit here and watch Albie Shore and Gerald Levert argue like this, man. It's because I'm like, when we gonna get this album done? Goddamn it! The studio time costs money, man.
You know what? See how Pedro throw the jabs?
I'm smooth with it, bro.
He waited. And he got us both.
I got y'all with a bolo like.
He got us both. All right. Okay. But we're almost done. My number 1 is gone because it was the January 6th commission was number 1. So I got to flip my number 2, and y'all know my number 3 was a heavy one. White folks have shown white folks have shown their whiteness. My number 2, honestly, was. I feel like social media has ruined the youth. I really do. I think social media has ruined the youth, and people who are really talented and are not getting a shot as much as people who, stick a frog up their ass and get 1 million viewers. And we on here talking real shit, and we gotta basically pay people under the table to get shit done. But right now, social media, they need to rein that shit in. I'm not saying that young kids can't have TikTok and the Instagram and do whatever you got to do. But some of the false shit they putting on there, some of the horrible shit, some of the fact that, what's his name? Elon Musk. Elon Musk is letting white supremacists, white nationalists have a platform on there. And any journalist that says anything wrong about Elon Musk, he kicks them off, or he bans them. He kicks them off.
Have you? Did you?
Yeah.
Did you hear about this Andrew Tate situation?
Yeah, that's not true.
That didn't happen.
No, it happened, but he got released. He got released with no charges.
But it was like, and it's not even about the charges to me, but it was just like he's like I hadn't even heard of him, but some toxic dude who like
I love
it's a Messiah. He put out some tweet. He was like, I have 33 cars. My two Ferraris have a 6.5 liter V12. My Bugatti has a W16. And I don't know if y'all remember the little like Swedish or Norwegian, the German, whatever girl, Greta Thunberg, who
she dissed him. She dissed him heavy.
She was like, oh yeah, I would love to hear more about your cars. Could you email me at smalldickenergy@smalldick.org? and then he went to clap back on her on some tweets, and he left a pizza box in the shot, and the cops were able to use the pizza box to find out where he was. And I was just like, God damn. So it's a lot of and he had just gotten his Twitter reinstated after being banned off of there for being, a dipshit douche nugget.
Well, first off, Pedro, I like Andrew Tate. He does.
I know you're president of the local Andrew Tate.
Okay, I like Andrew Tate because he does say some real shit, and the majority of shit he says is real. Even though he says some toxic bullshit, he does say real shit. And it's just we filled with a whole bunch of fucking soft motherfuckers that can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. I'm up on that wall every day, and I'm protecting you. You know why? Because that's what I'm here to do. And you know why you can't handle it? Because you can't handle the truth. Thank you. That was the scene from the movie. Thank you.
Yeah, we know. A few good men. All right, man. So for me, number one. That
was my number two. Yeah, you already got
my number one event of 2022.
Oh, here we go. This is
and it shall culminate tomorrow.
No, it won't.
But what we have seen in 2022 is the elevation of the winningest college football program ever. Hell yes, go blue. Tomorrow, Michigan is in the college football semifinals against TCU. Nigga, I'm telling you right now, this program has never won 13 games ever. It's the winningest program.
Backstage. Put him backstage.
No. First of all, let me tell y'all something, man. The number one event of 2022 is Michigan football.
All the shit we just said. First off, Michigan is not guaranteed to win.
I'll go back to the list.
Are they favored to win?
They ain't gonna do shit.
Okay, are they favored to win?
They are not. They are definitely favored to win. I'm looking for that victory. They've been consistent all year. Okay, I'm saying that this is more important than Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. More important than Euphoria.
Hey, when they win, give him that work, nigga. Give him that work.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why.
What y'all don't want is Black Pedro with the Michigan national championship under his belt. I'm gonna be the worst nigga in 23.
Okay, but
when that happens, hold on. I'm gonna be the worst nigga in 23.
Okay, Pedro, answer the question. Hasn't Michigan been inconsistent?
No, not this year. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
this year, Michigan football has been the most consistent thing in my life.
Oh no, I'm talking about the team.
A lot of shit went wrong, and this is holding me down.
Tap water in fucking Michigan.
You won't answer the question. Do you think Michigan? Am I lying about what? Because I did some of the research. Because I knew I'm on the team. I'm on the fucking show with you. Do you think Michigan has been inconsistent this year? I'm not talking about being consistent in your fucking life. I'm talking about the football.
This year? No, they've been. This has been their pattern, right? Oh yeah.
Have they lost?
No, they're 13-0. What are you talking about? They're the number 2 team in the nation.
Number 2.
University. Yeah. The only other team is Georgia, and they're 13-0 too. They're the only 2 undefeated teams in the playoff. Okay. No Michigan team has ever won 13 games. Okay, and they are 13-0. They are the best second half team in all of college football.
They about to be 13-1, nigga.
Nah,
Wow.
brother.
No,
15-0 coming. 15-0 is on the way.
Georgia and Michigan, right?
And then it's TCU and the Buckeyes.
So did they lose last year?
Michigan?
Yeah.
We lost last year to Georgia in the semifinals.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Did they lose before that?
Nigga, what year are we on, Cooch? What are we doing? The 2020. Here, let me put it back up because Shane be forgetting. It's the 2020 top 10. Okay.
You said, last year.
2020.
We at the bar. This nigga threatening people. He's screaming.
Different team.
Watching the game. It's
different quarterback.
Okay,
but different running back.
But they lost. They lost.
That was last year. That was last year. Shane, I'm definitely talking about this year. I'm talking about tomorrow's game. I'm talking about the future. This nigga is 366 days behind me. Do you understand what I'm saying, Coach?
Okay, I'm saying the reason that you have all of this faith in them, even though last year you had faith in them, they make it, and Georgia said, "I don't think so." Yes or no?
Yeah, I mean, Georgia's a tough out.
Exactly.
Georgia won the national championship. I'm not gonna feel bad about losing to the national champions. They got as far as they could. This team is better. Tomorrow you're gonna see 1:00 Pacific Standard Time. I don't give a fuck what coast you on. Okay, I'm gonna be at the bar. I'm gonna be at Berkshire House, LA. Where y'all gonna be at? I'm gonna watch my live tomorrow. Follow me on Instagram. I dare you. Go blue, nigga. Go.
Okay.
You 1, 2. You know what to do. Hail to the victor, valiant. Hail to the conquering hero. Hail, Michigan, the leader. And no blue. Hail to the victor, valiant. Hail to the conquering hero. Hail, Michigan, the champions of the West. Go blue. You don't interrupt the song. Right, I never stop in that song.
Okay, let me just say something. Last year, Cooch.
Year.
Hold up. This year they got a better chance to win. Last year, when I say this motherfucker was losing his shit.
Watch me lose it tomorrow.
No, I mean, if they win, I know you're gonna lose your shit. But
either way, I'm losing my shit.
When they lost, am I lying? Did you not lose your shit? You were like, yeah, man, I don't really feel like
I didn't lose my shit.
But you were
Speaking of losing shit, last year started with us watching the dude shit on the door to the condo of the for the club that we were staying there because we did San Diego last year. So overall, no matter what, this year started out shitty, literally, and I'm just hoping for a better start to next year. I don't see anybody shitting on my door when I come home tomorrow.
Hey,
yeah, let's hope not.
I just sent this link to my partner who's from Georgia. If you come up in here, he's gonna clown your motherfucking ass.
I'm just telling you.
Hey man, listen, that's fine. Listen, Georgia, I can't talk shit about them. They're a dominant team. They are well coached.
Oh,
they play well. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna tell you why. Hold up. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason.
Oh wait, where'd they go?
Where'd he go? He jumped off because he's scared. Why are your friends so scared, man? Why are you so scared? No, I'm saying I don't put faith in a team on a game this big when they last year didn't win. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, because and your sports analysis are once again horrible. You're talking about a different game against a different team, a different year. Last year's game doesn't mean anything.
But this game is a fucking huge game.
It's the same. It's the semifinal game, just like last year's was.
Right, but
we lost to Georgia. But we're not playing Georgia. We're playing TCU, a much different team, and also this Michigan team is just they're honestly a much better team than they were last year, and different personnel. They lost a lot of guys on defense and still play better.
I want your team to do good, but I'm telling you, man.
I don't believe that. I don't believe it. You want to see me suffer, but it's not gonna happen.
I don't want to see you suffer.
No, niggas, they pray for my downfall. Okay, Biggie tried to tell us. I know what y'all doing.
I'm saying
it's not gonna happen.
We on here debating about this shit. I'm telling you right now, you can't put that much faith because when it came to the big game last year, you got to wait and see. And your confidence is a little too high.
I've watched all this season though. You're again.
I'm basing it on last year.
Yeah. You're relying only on last year. And you have not watched Michigan play at all this year.
No, I've watched highlights.
Okay. So you have not watched them play. You have not watched them play at all.
I watch highlights.
You don't know anything about the team.
I do know. Okay, they're better than last year, but Goot, you better stop laughing, Cooch, because you know why I watch the highlights? No, because you can watch the whole year in 20 minutes. So I like
stupid, man.
No, I'm saying I watch the highlights and they do look good.
This nigga will debate about some shit he has no information on whatsoever.
I would know.
They shoes aren't the right color. I'm like, I don't even know what you mean.
Okay, I'm not into football as much because I feel like the kids are being fucked over, and after I found that out, I stopped watching it.
Not anymore though. Now they can make money.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. They've made millions off of these kids' backs, and it made me like go fuck them. And the reason I said fuck the NFL, honestly, was Kaepernick. After Kaepernick, I haven't watched the NFL since. I think I watched one highlight, and I was very upset about it because Philly lost.
There you go.
Philly lost to Dallas, which still don't mean Dallas is going to be in the Super Bowl. Dallas eat a dick. There go dicks again. No, I don't like Dallas. I don't like Dallas. I don't like their logo. I don't like the star. I don't like nothing about. I hope that they all get in the plane crash. No.
The only blue that matters comes out of Ann Arbor, Michigan. They're gonna be in Glendale, Arizona tomorrow, all up in that ass. Fuck them horn frogs for TCU. Let's go blue.
But see the thing, the only reason I got faith and I'm giving you some props because I don't like TCU either.
No, we boycott Texas anyway. So come on, y'all.
So no, now that's the reason I am on your side. But I'm saying to you right now, I am basing shit on last year. The reason I went and watched some shit, I was sitting here doing graphics and I watched all the highlights. Shut up, Cooch. I watched the highlights and then I watched to see how good they were this year because I didn't watch the games. Because Pedro, I've been around Pedro when he watched the games. The motherfucker turns into a crazy person.
It's called a fanatic.
Okay, yeah,
I'm a fanatic.
Crazy. You act a little crazy. We in the bar and motherfuckers don't want to stand next to him because he's yelling at the screen. He's yelling. I'm just saying he's yelling at the fucking screen, and people are literally like, "What's wrong with you, dude? That dude over there." I said, he likes the team a lot. That's all he can say. He's fucking.
That's why I like to either watch games by myself or at a Michigan bar where there's other people just like me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you weren't. Otherwise, we were in a bar where it wasn't.
At Buffalo Wild Wing, I just looked like that dude.
He looked like a crazy man.
Way too into it.
And he literally. He will do, you know when Denzel does this? He walks around going like that the whole time.
Like I told your ass he was going to score.
Man.
I told you it was a touchdown, nigga. Back the fuck up.
When we come back next year, and by the way, everybody in the feed and anybody that was scared to come on the feed next time, you see Cooch got big cojones. He said, I come on the feed and I give a fuck what you say, okay? You little monkeys. Monkeys, let me tell you something. All I got is my word and my balls. And I don't bust them for nobody. Other than my wife and my cute little dog that I put in a bag and I carry him around.
We're calling Yoda. His name is Yoda, man.
We name him Yoda because I like the way Yoda, especially baby Yoda, he's so cute.
He's a fucking Jedi.
Yeah, that's what he is. I mean, Coach, big dude, tiny heart, loves dogs,
Cute dog ass nigga.
Cute. Yeah, from now on, Coach, you should have never shown us that because now Pedro gonna ride that horse till it fall over. It's like every time you come,
how I ride him getting kidnapped in his own house.
Oh, that's true. Yo,
if I had Yoda there to scare her away,
leaving.
It was like Get Out.
Couch, nigga.
It was like the movie Get Out in his own house. It was
like
I'm not leaving yet, Pedro. You put your dick in me. That's what she said to him, and he stayed. So I want to say this to everybody.
Shouldn't have fucked her.
Yeah, we did a long show today because we had a special guest.
That's how you end the year, man.
We had a special guest on the show. I call him Cooch, aka Tennis Shoe Man. How many shoes you got?
Sneaker pimp.
108.
Yo,
108. Look, he didn't even pause. He said it like he could ask that question 3 times a week. 108.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. You can see you got a good collection. Listen, everybody on the feed, I want to say to y'all in 2023, I don't have really a New Year's resolution because I feel like time is in space or a continuum, and it just keeps going on. And I don't have a birthday because I was only born once, and I was only born one time, so I don't have multiple birthdays.
Eclectic ass niggas. Man.
All right, yeah, that was real earthy. No, yeah, you know what?
Cast a shadow.
Okay, you know what? It's the light from the fucking computer, man. You done met me in person. I ain't this waffle colored.
In comedy, he's known as the Daywalker.
Wow.
You know, Breezy JJ said, "I've never been held hostage in my own home."
Right here.
What's up, the Trap House? There.
That's him. That's him right there. Let him up.
No,
that's your boy.
We can't unless he come in.
Tay, I gave you the link.
I put the link up there. Listen, what I'm saying, and make Trap House. Make sure you subscribe to the goddamn channel. Listen, because we about to wrap up now with your late ass, the Trap House. Where are you from? Georgia. When I come down to do the show in Georgia, come to the show and sit in the front.
Although tomorrow I will be after the Michigan game.
I want you to get this one right.
No, hey, Trap House. But tomorrow, trust me. Tomorrow, trust me. After the Michigan game, I will be rooting my motherfucking ass off for Georgia. Okay, I root for Michigan and anybody who's playing against the Fuckeyes. So go, Ugga, get you something tomorrow, man. I definitely want Georgia to win tomorrow for sure. So
yeah, like tomorrow,
get you some, dog. Get you some.
It's the biggest game of 2022 by far. Because from what I watched, Pedro on ESPN.
Oh, we got one. We got one. Hold up.
Here comes Joe.
Hey, yo, that's my boy.
My brother.
What up, Quan?
Shout out to Shane, man.
What up?
Big fan, man. Huge fan, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Whenever you in town, I'm definitely coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna be coming in and doing it's called the Atlanta Comedy Theater in Norcross.
Oh hell yeah, Norcross, Gwinnett County. I'm down.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. And I'm gonna be.
That's a southern thing.
I'm gonna tell jokes all the old pussy ass niggas on the feed.
Look,
pussy ass, a cooch old pussy ass nigga, old pussy ass.
Oh yeah, man, Cooch a good dude for sure.
No. Now you're in Georgia. This is a Michigan fan.
Yeah.
A huge Michigan fan.
Yeah.
He's saying that, and all I said was Georgia beat them last year.
Last year.
But this year. No, okay. I said last year.
I'm focused on the future, bro. What's your name, man?
My name is Youngte.
Youngte.
Yeah.
Youngte. All right, so
by the way, Shane, I am
the Trap House.
Up, by the way, I'm subbed up. I am subbed up.
There you go.
Okay.
You know.
But so I'm focused on Trap House. I'm focused on the future.
Okay.
Right? So tomorrow we both got big games coming up.
Huge game.
Shane is focused on last year's events, but I've moved on since then.
It's
also,
a huge game tomorrow. Georgia got a huge game tomorrow.
Huge.
Also, congratulations, University of Georgia national champs. I have no problem losing to the champs. So you know what I mean? Like it was a well-earned loss. You know what I'm saying? But this year, I feel like we on path to meet again, but in the big thing. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, brother, as a diehard Michigan fan, I'm here as of today and tomorrow. Oh, y'all got my full support, man. I need all 4 paws of Ugga up Ohio State's ass. You understand me? I'm pulling heavy for y'all tomorrow. So I trust me. My main focus is game 1, but after that, I need y'all in that ass, bro. Like, trust me.
Let me ask you this: if Georgia wins, okay, that's the bigger game out of the. If Georgia wins, say Michigan wins, okay, that's the biggest game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, both games are extremely important. Neither game at this point is more important than the other. The semifinals, the winners go to the championship. So, I mean, both games carry equal weight. You probably have bigger brands in your game, right? Between Georgia and Ohio State, because TCU isn't a huge national brand.
Right. TCU is not right. I'm with you.
Yeah, they're not the big brand. They're the little dog in the competition this year.
But Georgia,
in terms of brands.
If you look at Georgia, if you look at Georgia across the board, they're a bigger named team.
Right.
Michigan.
They're Michigan?
Yeah.
First of all, sir, y'all might want to write some of this history down. So Michigan is Michigan. Hold on now. Michigan is the winningest program in college football history. Nobody has won more games than the University of Michigan. Michigan also has the largest number of living alumni on this planet. 1 in 7 people on this planet went to the University of Michigan at some point in their life.
Y'all ain't got no running. That is true. Y'all ain't got that. Flint is fucked up.
No. It's only in the black neighborhoods. The white neighborhoods have plenty of clean water. Okay.
Let him respond.
Come on.
Hold up. Respond.
Okay. Now my response is
Michigan's a big brand. That's all I'm saying.
Who really gives a fuck about Michigan football? Like keeping it above,
everybody, dude.
Like being honest.
Everybody.
Like if we
most famous helmet.
If we're gonna be honest, nobody in the SEC, if nobody in the SEC is really worried about Michigan, Ohio, anybody that knows football, man. They know Georgia is the team right now. Just let our time shine, bro. Okay, the history. That's history. That's history. Let us have our time. Alabama run. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Let us have our run. Your freshman quarterback can have his shine 2-3 years from now. Right now,
he's a sophomore. He's a sophomore.
Okay, sophomore. Right.
He threw a touchdown against y'all last year. Has one of the highest completion percentages in the nation.
Respectfully.
That boy fast.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
That boy fast.
Hey, look, they should have let Ohio be number 3 and swap some shit out. So, but I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did what they did because we'll have practice for that sophomore, right? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. Only thing in our way is us, man. That's it.
I'm pretty sure them boys from Ann Arbor feel the same way, man. You know, they're a team that they got this far last year. Didn't like that taste. Y'all slapped them. Boys.
And we're gonna slap them again.
So first of all, you a game ahead of yourself. I need you to get past them fuck eyes. Okay. Stay focused. Stay focused, young man.
Nobody give a fuck about the. Hey, look, man. Hey, I don't want to respect. I don't want to respect.
Stay focused.
I want to respect the platform. You know what I'm saying? But man, nobody's done about. Hey, look, man. Only thing good in Ohio right now.
Man, I saw this Dak Prescott. This Dak Prescott looking like guy up here, so I had to come. You ain't related to Dak Prescott, are you?
Okay, first off, ain't nobody answer you, milk dud head ass nigga.
This nigga look like Charlemagne the God and shit that came in there.
Hey man, everything in Miss Ann Arbor could go to hell. Tim Bianca Batuka, Charles Wood, Bismarck Howard, Elvis Gerback, too. How about that?
Y'all niggas need to scoop Herschel Walker back up, my nigga.
Oh no, that's
bring
Georgia,
that nigga back into the phone.
No, I had to come get in this, goddamn.
No, y'all go get your boy. Get your boy.
If Georgia gets past the Buckeyes and Michigan gets past TCU, okay, that's gonna be the biggest game. Do you think that Georgia? Hold up. Do you think that Georgia can repeat what they did to them last year?
Absolutely.
Honestly.
No, sir.
Absolutely.
It'll be a battle this year. This is a different Michigan team, different defense, different offense. I'm telling you, this Michigan
Tom Brady ain't walking through them doors. Tom Brady ain't walking through them doors.
Tom Brady can't run. This little white boy, JJ McCarthy, is fast, man.
He ain't faster than an Ohio player. He
ain't got nothing on Jalen Carter, goddamn it.
He ran right past them motherfuckers.
Come on now.
Well, like I said, we all got to stay focused. We got big games tomorrow before we really start talking shit to each other.
Hey, while you playing though, TCU got a dog at quarterback.
For sure. I saw that Big 12. I saw that Big 12 championship. Duggan, he got my instant respect, dog. That boy. He no gas in the tank, running uphill. Oh yeah. He came off the top rope on that motherfucker.
He balled that.
but collectively, Georgia is a stronger team.
Absolutely. 1 through 12.
My friend.
Hey, man.
Okay. No. I'm saying no. I'm not. I mean, okay, but what I'm saying is that's the Big Ten game. The reason that you are so hyped, Pedro, is because you know that you can't really say shit until y'all beat Georgia.
Can't.
Well, I mean, right. So it starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
That journey starts tomorrow. We getting there. Hey,
look, he's
man,
humble as hell. And he is humble. Bro,
I played football. I played high school. I played high school and a little bit of college ball. You know, I love the game. I understand the game. So all I'm saying is, I know the opponents that you're supposed to respect, and I give that to Georgia. Like, look at they sitting at number 1. They undefeated just like we are. They smacked us last year. They this ain't the team you talk shit about.
Y'all
like,
ain't
you respect
nobody.
You gotta respect that.
Y'all then. Y'all ain't
what?
Hey,
the Big Ten is tough. Now, hold on. The Big Ten got 2 teams in the mix in the damn thing. We the only conference doing that this year, right? Big Ten nationally has mad respect. Come on.
I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna let Dak Doppelganger take his show back over. Look.
Hey, my throwing arm is really good, bro. My throwing arm is really good. And by the way, do me a favor. Tell your aunt I need my slippers back. God
damn, man. Beat a man, you gotta beat the man. Appreciate Shane, man. I know who you are, Shane, man.
Yeah, man.
You're a funny guy, man.
Thank you. No, we've been talking shit. And Trap came on here like talking mad shit, like, yo, who gives a fuck about? How you gonna say that? Who gives a fuck about?
Yeah, you wrong for that. You wrong for that.
Hey, bro.
Right here got kidnapped in his own house.
Okay, yeah, we ain't talking about that.
Technically,
Man,
that's
what
called.
the hell?
Technically, it's called a hostage situation. Tony, I'll just put it. Long story short, I didn't know she was homeless when I brought her home. I'll leave it at that.
Okay, and all I
You're not leaving.
I did.
Tied him up like George Jefferson. Goddamn. Let him hostage.
You came, y'all. The Georgia, y'all come in. Y'all both from Georgia. Tony, you from Georgia?
No, I'm in Florida, man. I'm in Florida.
Yeah, I'm from
Florida. Florida and Georgia, same shit.
Yeah, we're in the South. We're in the South. We're in the South.
I hope both of you make it to America one day very soon. How we living here.
I hope y'all get through that crisis without nobody else dying, man.
I hope Tom Brady brings some money and donate some money to the water up there.
Yeah, man. Hey, tell them folks stop that shit with that water, man. Go and pay them folks, man.
We so beautiful. Tom had to come retire here, goddamn.
I did a show in Tampa, so I mean, Florida nice. Nice. Y'all got lizards running around, just walking around.
You ain't lying about that.
Hey, if I wanted to live in the cold, goddamn it, I'd just go to Colorado with Dion. I ain't going to.
Oh hell no.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I've been in LA for 23 years, so them winters chase me up out of there too. I can't lie about that.
They hit different.
I'm from Detroit.
You hit different when you from there, leave there, and know that.
I'm from the D. Yeah.
And I'm gonna let y'all know, when Cooch ain't cross dressing. You know,
God,
living his best life.
Yeah, living his best life. I'm living my best life.
You go back and forth.
Yeah,
go ahead,
Cooch be tucking his dick a lot.
Man, come on, bro. I'm going. I'm listening.
And his wife been calling Pedro and complaining about it.
I don't answer the calls though. I'm telling you that.
What I'm saying to you is, all I'm saying, Tony, thanks for coming on the feed. I want to say this because we're not here for like 2 hours now. Listen, we started off the show, but what I'm saying to you is, I will give you props when it comes to Pedro, because I did do some research. When they beat Georgia, Michigan's the shit. But until Georgia falls, Georgia is the shit until Michigan knocks them off.
I can't, that's the difference between 1 and 2, baby. So we coming for it. You know what I'm saying? We coming for it. By the way, Trap House, I didn't know how well you know your boy Cooch. Did you know this nigga has a cute dog?
Man, look ugly. You talking that little ugly nigga?
So first off, and I'm just gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you, Trap. By default, I'm gonna judge you for having a homie with a cute dog too. You know what I mean? All my niggas got pits. My niggas got pits and rocks and alligators and shit. This nigga came on camera with the dog like this, nigga, and a satchel. He had a purse looped here and a motherfucking holding that bitch by the belly.
Well, respectfully, niggas that I do hang around got money. Shout out to Cooch, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, that's what happened when you end up with a nigga with money. When you around niggas with money, you do nigga shit. You go put 5,000 on a dog and buy Supreme hoodies and you do nigga shit.
But he came on, he had a bonnet on. The nigga had a bonnet on.
God damn, you put the damn dog Muslim now, man. He done converted. He
converted
the damn dog.
He done converted the damn dog.
Man, come on, man. The damn dog praying 2 times. And you see him walking in. Coop, what the fuck you doing, dog? Nigga praying on rugs.
Yeah, he got the dog facing to the east. I'm telling you. So no,
nigga dog gonna be coming in talking blah 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 blah.
Since Cooch brought you in this because you down in Georgia, all I was saying, and Pedro, you finally came to an agreement because Pedro's very adamant about his team. I'm just saying, the way that the stuff I watched on ESPN and also they showed some stuff online, Georgia ain't nothing to be fucked with. Michigan ain't nothing to be fucked with. And those are the 2 teams. Until they rock straight up, that's when I can say
they're the best 2 teams in the nation.
Like until they both,
and they should end up meeting in the national championship. They should.
Unless TCU pulls some crazy shit or the Buckeyes. If the Buckeyes do some shit, no, I'm just telling you.
No, I get it. I get it. You know, I'm not counting my victories, but
me being a fan of the sport, right? I gotta commend Ohio because Ohio do have a quarterback that was a Heisman finalist. Like we gotta keep that in mind.
They're a talented team, and they're gonna want to, And the last thing that happened to them is they got mollywopped by us. You know what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying?
And damn near knocked out of the playoff in general, right? So it took an SC loss for them to get back in it. So they gonna have a chip on their shoulder. They're gonna have something to prove.
Right.
And they are a fast and talented team until they meet us. So
let me ask you something, right? Outside of your sophomore quarterback.
Wow, why you say that with such disdain? Outside of your little young bitch ass quarterback.
First year starter.
You said it, but I meant it. But outside of him, what are y'all threats to Georgia? If I'm just asking.
So for the second year in a row, Michigan's offensive line has been awarded. I think it's called the Goodman Trophy, but they've been awarded best line in America. So we have the best offensive line. We're without our Heisman candidate running back Blake Corum. But the next man up, the next man up, Donovan Edwards, is a lightning bolt as well. So not really worried about it. And then I will say best. I'm gonna bring Tony back in here. I will say we've been the best second half team in the nation, especially defensively. We have given up very, very few points in the second half. So no matter what happens first half, I do believe that the second half is where Michigan really ratchets up on both sides of the ball and makes great adjustments. So, I mean, if you're looking for individual player names that you should be worried about, I wouldn't even think about it like that. I would think of that as a real team that's about to come at anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about the individual stars of Michigan. It's really not. They got them. But it's not about that. It's really like as units, both offensively and defensively, they make moves throughout the game, but especially in the second half.
Georgia got the best defense though, right?
Hey,
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
And you just talking about your.
I gotta come and disrupt. No.
I said our defense, especially our defense, is the best. It's the best defense in the second half in the nation. in the nation.
Wait a minute, man. Did that Robert Townsend
Point
looking
twice.
like man call me goddamn Charlamagne the God?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Breakfast Club, y'all.
Goddamn it.
Yeah.
I want to roll in Media Man 2, the return of goddamn the Golden Lords. How about that, goddamn? I had to come back and say that.
Right, hold up.
He had to log off and do research and then
hell no. I thought about it. I ain't catching it.
Had to go.
Oh yeah.
He went to jokes.com like, I'm gonna hit this nigga with something. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Talking about Charlamagne. Out of all the bald head niggas you gonna name Charlamagne the God, that nigga got alopecia and shit, man. Come on, man.
He do got alopecia.
Damn right. I want to roll in the Golden Lords Reloaded. Goddamn it.
What you want? Bro, I tried to keep it current. I can hit you with the Montel Williams.
Hey, Montel had his own show for a decade. Goddamn it.
I'm saying I can hit you with that too.
Hey, and Montel put his elbow on his chin like this.
He about to jump.
Let's talk about it, goddamn.
And he used to fuck Kamala. He used to fuck Kamala though.
For real?
Come on, man.
Yeah, he used to fuck Kamala. He was dating.
I'm done for real. Now,
come on, man. They made love. Be respectful. That's the vice president. They made love.
All right, y'all finish up, man.
All right, so
much love,
bro. Much love. All right, I'm gonna say this before we bounce. I'm gonna say this to y'all. One, thank you for coming on the show and not stepping off of the support you got for your team. But you know, goddamn it, Pedro wasn't stepping off. Y'all both made some good points, though. I'm gonna keep it real. The second half is gonna be because I'm not gonna watch the game. I'm gonna watch the highlights and I'm gonna watch just the second half highlights because that's when the shit is gonna get real. I mean, honestly, both teams it's gonna get real. We talk about Georgia with their defense, and we talk about honestly Michigan with their line. If they line can keep that motherfucker strong, it's gonna be one of those games you go, God damn, it's one of the best games. Period.
Now, I will say as a fan, a West Coast fan who follows the East Coast team, Trap House, I think I got the edge over you on that, bro. Because like I have to wake up on Saturdays like
3 hours early,
like 9 a.m. start drinking, dog. Like I'm gonna be at the bar at 11 a.m. with an omelet, a tequila, and a beer. You know what I'm saying? Like
we'll be live.
That's my life.
We'll be live. That's my life. We'll be live on my channel watching the game, kicking back.
Let's go. Let's go.
Kick y'all ass, man.
See, now you being disrespectful, because because I ain't about to say no.
Drunk. I want you drunk by 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah,
drunk.
That's kickoff time. That's kickoff time, man.
Yeah.
That's when we fire. That's when we fire up the blunt to ease off the tequila. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, excuse Tay then. By 3 o'clock, I want you dead drunk, nigga. I want you fucked over.
I'm coming out the bar like this, dog, on shoulders, nigga, on shoulders.
Okay,
nigga.
but how you gonna do your show then? You gonna be drunk on your show?
Oh, I rebound quickly, dog. Trust me. Take a little nap, back at him, dog.
Well, while your show is going on, we gonna be kicking ass. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere, Ohio gonna be getting their ass.
See, and that's why you rooting for TCU, and that's disrespectful because I ain't about to say no fuck shit like go Ohio State or no shit like that. Like I ain't,
like
I'm not. I need y'all to win tomorrow. Go ahead, do your thing, but come get this wing helmet, dog. Come get this, dog.
Well, me personally, I would prefer playing TCU in the championship.
Of course you would, because you don't want this. You don't want this.
I like easy wins.
Right, and but he know Michigan ain't gonna be no easy out. That's what he's saying.
On the show.
Michigan is definitely hey, look, it's a tag.
We do this every day, bro.
Hey, look, man, we play to dominate, man. Shout out to Prime, man. We play to dominate, man. Hey, look, it rub out very well, man. You play good, look good, feel good. Hey, listen, man. Georgia got it, bro. Listen, it's our time, man. SEC.
Okay, but you can't. Hold up, Trap. You can't say that until tomorrow.
Well.
Until after tomorrow, really.
I see what you're saying, but y'all both got some. Y'all both act like y'all ain't got no hurdle in front of you.
Oh no, I've been saying take it one game at a time. Okay, one game at a time, though.
Both teams have they both are like on some vengeance shit.
They are,
especially Michigan. Yeah. Michigan don't have a problem because they have a team that is a vengeance driven.
Yeah.
And that makes motherfuckers pay harder.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
I'm looking forward to it.
I totally agree. And we haven't really seen adversity. We really haven't. Well, we have seen some that we have played behind probably, twice this year, but we haven't took no L's or took no like they lost their running back. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a person that could have put them over the hurdle to beat us. Being that he out, shit, their line.
But that was true at Ohio State, and Edwards ran all over them boys. So I'm telling you, they got the O-line to open up the holes, and the next man up is Justice Swift. Justice Swift, dog. Trust me. So it's there. The talent's there. They deep.
What we're going to do is, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have, after the game, and next week sometime, we're going to come back on because we need you to come back
Championship
on.
week?
Championship week? Because championship week is going to be big.
Let's do it.
We come back, we're going to set the show, and we're going to have a show, and we're going to have Cooch and his little cute bitch-ass dog. The nigga had a sweater on his dog. Why you have a dog with a sweater, man?
Catch this nigga. If I catch you crocheting doggy socks, nigga, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Nigga over here. Why you over here knitting sweaters, nigga?
Yeah.
But I say we do this. We come back on after next week.
Right.
When the game is done. Now, if Georgia ends up having to play Michigan, that's gonna be a scorcher right there for you.
That's what we want. That's what we want. That's all we want.
Okay, no. I'm saying that I think that's gonna be the one, and we're gonna have a show where we're gonna talk about shit.
Hey, and I'm gonna be and Shane, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? And I'm gonna tell you how real I am, right? Win or lose, right? If Michigan lose, I'm still gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? If Georgia, because Georgia has a chance of losing as well, and if they lose, I'm still coming. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we got it. Cooch, you heard it.
Yeah, he's a stand-up dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm stand-up guy.
Win or lose. Now, if y'all both lose, that'd be fucked up.
Yeah, it's gonna be the saddest show ever.
But the thing is, right? I'm such a great sport, right? I'm gonna come up here talking shit about Michigan. Like, nigga, shit, yeah, we lost, but shit, y'all lost too, you know?
Wow.
It's gonna be a great show.
No, let's get it. Yeah, well, no matter. So what we have guaranteed, for y'all is a bona fide shit talking session at some point next week.
Absolutely.
No matter what the outcomes of these games are, dog.
The shit will start. Hey man, I'm getting off this bitch. We've been on here.
Yeah, we got to bounce, y'all. All right, hey man.
Thank y'all for coming.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for coming
y'all
through.
Be easy for sure.
Happy New Year, young man. All right.
Savage AF, y'all.
Happy New Year to you. I hope you have a great 2023. I hope your 2023 is better than the little dog you got.
No, Yoda's a good one.
Yoda's a cute dog. I don't like dogs, and if I ever see the dog and he's walking by himself,
protected from shame.
You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna punt that little bitch into the street. I don't like dogs. I don't like dogs. You know what kind of?
Yes,
only animals I like is fish.
Talk your fucking pallbearers, them strong motherfuckers.
Okay, you know what?
Hey man,
he be throwing hard lefts. What the fuck?
Yes, sir.
Damn it! Shit.
God damn it!
Hey man, Cooch, thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. Happy New Year to you, and Happy New Year to everybody out there. You know, this is our last show for the year. But just want to thank you guys. Be safe this weekend. Have fun tomorrow, and let's start off that New Year right, man. Let's get it right come Monday.
Right. And we extended the show. This is the first time we've ever extended the show this long, but we appreciate it. Make sure tomorrow y'all go check out at the Comedy Chateau.
Comedy Chateau.
Make sure you check out Black Pedro live and in full effect. We're coming up for 2023. I hope that y'all support us because we're gonna be back with some new stuff that we're going to add to the show in 2023. Thank y'all for coming on the show and just supporting us and making sure that we keep it straight and we keep our facts straight because y'all will check us in a heartbeat. And I hope that y'all have a real safe time out there while y'all out there partying because there's a lot of shit going on. Just be safe. That's what it is, y'all. Wilding. All right?
Savage AF, y'all. We'll be back on Monday in the new year, y'all.
Yeah, the new year. We out. Boom.